J'ai vraiment passé à 1 pixel là, du cœur là. Genre, sérieusement là.
Yeah, I should have died. Oh well. Someone put an engine in.
I see something.
What?
Put this for you.
Thanks.
You see?
Yeah, sure. Fuck you too, man.
Hi, fella. How you doing?
Oh sorry, oh sorry. There's 2 of them.
Spread out. Lydia died, I think. Lydia? Lydia?
Yo! Tangina naman eh! Sel. Sel. Sel! Ayok! Wala! Hello, hi Anto, hi Zig, hi Shira, hi Vinciple, welcome. Hi Jifroni. How are you doing? How's your day going? So a glass of wine. I'm dying. I woke up today and I realized I don't want to do anything. So we're gonna watch videos today. Because I'm tired. I also saw a new video, so I was like, okay, we're gonna do that. Hi Scarlett, welcome! If you want to suggest anything, there's like a on Discord. There is what is it? The spooky videos, I think, channel. You can send any video in there as long as it's like stream friendly. I'll watch it. Okay, we'll start with this one. Oh wait, did I put the sound in? I did. Okay. How are you doing, Scarlett? How are you doing, Invincible?
Nuke Top 5 viewer Ariel sent in this next creepy video. Now, Ariel says that strange things often happen in their
Oh,
home.
wait, one sec. Let me do this really quick. Hi, Green Dove! Welcome, welcome! I'm good, thank you.
Especially around their cute little dog, Bingo. Doors in the house open on their own. Things mysteriously fall to the ground, and Bingo often seems to bark at something that she and her husband just can't see. One day while Ariel and her husband are watching TV, this happens.
Yeah, that's us. He was nice.
Yeah, he's so
My
tragic,
family
especially
likes him, but he was so boring.
Yeah, is the character that you like
What happened?
The little dog seems to be pushed and then squeals in pain and absolutely freaks out, jumping on the couple and refusing to get off the couch.
This dog just saw a
what
nightmare.
happened, they have no idea. In this next video that unfortunately was posted online with no credit, a man says that his dog has been acting odd for no apparent reason for the last 15 minutes. So he grabs his phone and starts filming.
Been freaking me out for about 15 minutes. I know, dude.
See, that's why I'm
What's
scared
going
of
on?
dogs in the house.
What are you seeing?
The cats are always weird, you know?
Something
When
spooky,
they do
jumping
something weird, you're
around.
just like, yeah, that's just a cat, that's
Dude.
normal. When the dog does that, I would have a heart attack.
What are you
Hi,
seeing?
Biz, welcome! What video did you
Why
watch?
don't you back up? Charlie. I know. Calm down. It's okay. What are you seeing? You're freaking me out, buddy. Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go.
No.
'Cause I don't know what you're looking
did
at,
not
but
just
when we need to go, you let me know, buddy.
I just said
What's
I got
freaking
this.
you out, bub? Okay. Should we go? Yeah? You leave when we gotta go.
Yeah, I wonder, like,
As soon as
will
you
the dog
walk
get
out, I'll be right
scared?
behind you.
Or will the dog
The
be
dog
like
seems to
this?
bark and react to something that his owner can't see. But I have to ask, did you see it? Unexplained small dark shadows seem to be flying around the room, and the dog seems to be reacting to them.
Like a real
The
black
first
slip?
unexplained dark orb appears above the window
That's so
frame,
cool.
then in front of the windows, on the ceiling,
Also, hi Vero,
and
welcome.
even
How are
down
you
the
doing?
side hallway. Even creepier,
Wait, what?
when the
I
man
haven't
asks
seen
the
it.
dog, "Should we go?" An unexplained female voice seems to whisper, "Get out."
Should we go? Yeah?
So did these dogs see
I
and
don't know.
possibly even
I
get
don't know if that
attacked
was Get
by
Out.
something paranormal? Well,
What can I
you
have?
decide.
Or get up?
Child's play. A guy named Chris posted this video that his mother captured during a family get-together in Colombia. While his mom is taking some candid video of the family, she captures something truly disturbing.
You see, when the cat does that, it's like they probably found like some insect or something, right? Or like a little mouse or something.
Tamalito con chocolate.
It's a dog, it's
pan
scary.
y mantecaíta. Buen provecho para todos. Marta siente. No.
That's so cool. Oh, good luck with that, please. That sounds amazing.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see anything.
While the
What?
family is
everything
sitting
like
down to eat, a little translucent girl seems to run past the camera at a super fast speed, and no one sees her.
How did you like?
Now, some
why
people
is it
in
the
Chris's
girl?
video comments seem to think that this was simply a real child running past the camera, even though she seems to have
I don't even know if that's a human.
see-through head. But Chris posted another video to show that running through that area would be impossible, even for a child.
Esa es la sala, que es el comedor. A este lado hay una pared, unas piezas por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá. Y aquí es el mesón. Estaban diciendo que el niño sale debajo del mesón, pero es imposible. Entonces es...
Oh my god, if you would, I would like to see that. That sounds really cool.
Aquí esto, sí.
Ah, why are you
Chris says
booking?
that no child was present during this dinner. So what is this?
It looks like
In
it's
this
falling
next
as
clip,
well.
a woman named
It looks
Anisha
like it's
says
like,
that
oh.
late one night she caught something on video that made her blood run cold.
Bottom right corner? Ew. There's a kid.
Lights can be seen flickering in the background before a bright flash. But again, did you see it? In
I mean,
the
that's
flash,
so easy
the
to
silhouette
fake,
of a
though.
young boy can be seen for a fraction of a second, seemingly
How is that?
looking
How is that
up
the
at
young
mirror.
boy? Like, how do
So
you
did
know
Chris
the
and
gender
Anisha
of a
both catch a
kid
ghost
when it's
child on
just a
camera?
shadow?
Or are these both some very strange camera glitches? You decide. Getting cold feet. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store are exploring an old apartment building that has been abandoned for over 30 years.
No, cat.
The story goes that a woman who lived in the building took her own life after a falling out with the property's owner. Soon
The hair
after,
shape?
the owner himself
I
mysteriously just
Then-
disappeared, never to be seen again. The other tenants believed the
I don't
building
know.
to be cursed and quickly moved out, leaving the complex completely abandoned. So, Gachan is all alone exploring the old apartment of the property owner. Meanwhile, Daichan is checking out another
The cat just
nearby
has
building.
zoomies.
The two ghost hunters are talking to each other over the phone as they explore. Suddenly, Gachan experiences something truly terrifying.
どう考えても離れってもうオーナー宅じゃないっていう、うん、ただちょっとお互いその見つけた部屋を調査する。何の音今の？え？何の音？
This is so fake.
どうした？
Gachan Gachan hears an odd sound and then looks up to see what looks like a strange face peering down at him from upstairs. He is shocked, but as he moves to get a better view, there's nothing there. Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate. And this is when things get really weird.
Is he on the phone with a friend? I put... There has to be a leg in there. If it's not a leg, it has to be a leg, right? If of course it's a leg. Oh my god, I should be like predicting stuff. I'm so good.
Gachan notices a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind him. Gachan quickly spins around in terror, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had about enough. He hurries back downstairs and outside where Daichan is waiting for him. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Daichan see the former tenant who passed away here?
Perfect.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The book under the boards. Amelia says that she has recently moved into a 250-year-old Victorian home in the UK. One day, she notices a loose floorboard, and she decides to pull it up and see what's underneath.
That's so creepy.
Buried amongst the dirt and copper pipes, she finds a coin from the year 1904.
That's so cool, actually.
She also finds a very strange old book.
How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick.
The book seems to be an old photo album, but as she flips through the pages, the pictures become more and more bizarre. Some showing photos of empty rooms in her house.
The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling. A dark shadow appears in all of these photos.
Soon after discovering the strange old book, Amelia starts to experience very odd things around her home.
And it's like, it just stopped. And now it's like...
Yeah, I mean like...
Am I tripping out?
I feel like 95% of these videos are like 100% fake. 5% of them might be like something unexplained, but like probably explainable.
Now, some video commenters believe the floating dart might be some sort of strange magnetic phenomenon.
Or like
what happens next is a bit harder to explain.
I'm willing to
believe
it could be unexplained.
Noises from her upstairs bedroom. She grabs her phone to document as she hurries upstairs to investigate. What happens next chills her to her core.
Not specifically ghosts, but something that you just couldn't predict or something. What is that on the ceiling? What's the black thing on the ceiling? Why is it there? I know there's a ghost in the room, but I'm
As
not
Amelia
confused about
enters, a curtain flies open and a pair of headphones that are hanging on her wall drop to the floor on their own. Now note that this is the same room where the weird floating dartboard from earlier hangs on the wall. Amelia says she is terrified. She says that now strange things have started to happen in the house all the time. So did Amelia disturb some sort of spiritual presence in the house when she removed and opened the old book? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Off the wall. Now this next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone pointed at a CCTV screen. So
like all of those. Oh my god.
Potato quality.
That's not a potato quality. That's worse than a potato quality.
In the list. Now this video was filmed in the Ciudadela Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. Through the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza claim to have experienced strange, unexplained events. Workers say that they often hear a child running and playing in the dead of night, and many shoppers claim to have seen a little boy who then vanished right before their eyes. So late one night after closing, security guards at the plaza spot a lone little boy running through the back hallways all alone. Some plaza workers are reviewing the footage,
okay.
and they are
Just
shocked
gather it
by
all
what
in
they
your hands
see.
and throw it in the toilet. This is worse than the potato quality. It's like 1 frame per second.
Ve que aquí se mete en la pared. No. Fíjate, subió el pie.
The little boy seems to disappear right through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways.
You can't
Perhaps
say for
even
sure it's
right through the
closed.
actual wall.
Can you?
A security guard is dispatched to go find the little boy, and things get even
with a poop.
creepier.
Don't throw it at me, throw it in the toilet.
No, ahí se va a meter, espérate.
It looks like the kid's butt is still sticking out. Ew, what is that? Oh, that's a person. Even like a normal human looks really scary, shadowy.
Ay, no mames. No, ¿y sabes qué?
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one inside the locked room. But the plaza workers watch in disbelief as the little boy's head appears again right beside the guard.
Well,
and he seems to be peeking right out of
that's
the
not a little
actual
boy
wall
anymore, what do you
above the
mean?
man's head.
He's
So
taller
could
than this
be the
guy.
little boy ghost that plaza shoppers claim to see? Let me know what you think.
There's probably in
The
TV
Akita
in there,
Phantom.
right? And they go into
This next
persona
creepy
mode.
clip comes from Cuernavaca, Mexico. Now, the ancient Aztecs believed the land of Cuernavaca was a sacred place, inhabited by spirits. Later, when the Spanish invaded the area, they told of strange occurrences, eerie sounds in the night, unexplained movements, and what they called, quote, restless spirits. Fast forward to today, and a man in Cuernavaca has a CCTV camera set up to monitor his 3 dogs every night. On December 7th, just after 4 a.m., something happens that is downright chilling.
Oh, so cute! They're sleeping in their beds! Oh, this is so cute!
Suddenly, with no explanation, the kennel seems to be aggressively yanked forward and then to the side.
It does a
The
little.
dog
It
leaps
looks
up
a
and
little
bolts
bit
out of
like
the
the
kennel in a
dog
panic, confused and
moves the
growling
same time
at
the thing moves. So
something.
there's a
The nervous
possibility that
pup
the dog just got
cautiously investigates, seemingly trying to
a
figure
nightmare or
out
something.
what just
jumped.
happened. Moments later, the third dog walks into the room, clearly alarmed by the commotion. The new doggy just kind of sits and stares at the other dog in the kennel, seeming to wonder, what the hell was all that? But what caused the kennel to move so violently? Was it an unseen force? Did the dog randomly just kind of spaz out? Or was it something paranormal?
I feel like the dog
on
would have
old
just
Cuernavaca
was
land?
scared a little bit.
As always,
My cat
you
does all
decide.
this. Does that all the time.
Head off. Eric Cannon and his dance troupe from Tacloban City, Philippines traveled to Sydney, Australia for a dance competition. Late one night, around midnight, the group is waiting for their train at Sydney Central Station when they notice something truly bizarre across the tracks.
Hindi, walang ulo.
Maybe someone just has a really bad posture.
An older woman
No,
can be
someone
seen standing
had
on the
a-
platform.
right?
And, well, she doesn't seem to have a head.
She's just
And
really.
just when you think this might be a mannequin or some kind of illusion, the woman clearly takes a step forward, moving as if nothing is wrong. But things
probably
get
just told
even
they have a
weirder,
really bad
because this eerie
posture.
phenomenon is not just happening in Australia. In the very same month, a young boy in UT Singapore was filming a video on his way to school to show his family the town's brand new water park. But after sharing the video in his family group chat, his Uncle Dennis spotted something very odd.
Wait. He did have a head.
His phone to the
Hey,
sidewalk, he
Neymar,
unknowingly captures what looks like the figure of a
How are you doing?
headless
Thank you very much for
man.
the follow.
Casually
He's not
standing on the
headless,
street.
come on.
The boy's
You can
uncle
see
shared
head.
the footage with the YouTube channel Supernatural
You can see he's just a little
Confessions, and the video
crooked.
quickly went viral.
But he's not
So,
headless.
What do you think? Did two different people really capture headless
This one
figures
looks
just
creepier.
walking among us? Well, as always, you decide.
Oh my god. There's so many sticker emotes.
Scream.
Thank you, thank you.
Jorge
How are
Cruz
you
claims
doing?
that he is haunted by a dark entity. He says that many strange paranormal things have happened to him, but nothing as crazy as what he recorded late one night near the end of December. Just as Jorge is about to go to bed, he hears strange noises and
Your
gets
day's
up to
going good.
investigate.
Thank you very much for the follow.
And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
I swear to God, there was like some. What the f is that? What the f is that? You gotta be kidding me! Who goes there? Who goes there?
Oh god, that sounds screaming.
What the f? You gotta be kidding me! What the f was that? You gotta be f***ing kidding
This
me!
guy actually sounds really scared.
Oh, you gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a f***ing joke. Whoever's in here, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I
but
ask you to
I don't
leave
know.
now. Oh, f.
The way he got scared the
That
first time
adrenaline
actually
going
kind of
right through my
sounds
body.
real.
What the f is that? What the f? Who goes there? You gotta be f***ing kidding me. Wasn't this shit close? Oh, f.
Is that the one that like you blow in it and it sounds like someone screaming,
gotta be
like a
kidding me.
female scream? Or was I?
What's the f thing?
Okay, I didn't see anything.
Oh, f I'm getting a headache badly. I'm getting a fucking headache badly. Oh, f.
Really, I don't think that's real anymore.
Jorge hears strange blood-curdling screams, and as he goes in search of the source, he starts to hear loud banging and the sound of something moving around. Jorge himself starts to scream even louder than the ghost. And finally, Jorge re-enters his kitchen to find that even though the room had been in perfect order just seconds before, now all of his cabinets are open and his furniture seems to have been tossed to the floor. So is Jorge experiencing a violent haunting by an evil entity or a poltergeist? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Me and my shadow. A girl in Davao, Philippines is waiting for her friend when she sees him crossing a footbridge to come meet her. She starts to film as he walks across the bridge, but her camera also picks up something very spooky.
Very spooky. I was looking at the guy.
When the girl and her friend review her footage later, they realize that a strange, unexplained dark figure was following about 6 feet behind her friend. Now, people who viewed the video had many theories as to what the odd dark shape was. Some said it was a headless dark spirit. Some said it was the Grim Reaper. and skeptics claimed it was simply his actual shadow.
I say it's
though
a bit
no
of
one
a
could
shadow.
really
Why does it
explain
move
why
so
his
weirdly?
shadow would be upright and 6 feet behind him. Meh. So, what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. Scurry videos. So again, on the last video I did, you guys said you wanted more funny ghost clips at the end of the videos. So I'm just gonna keep putting them in until you guys tell me, no, stop now, please. But until then, here's more. Now in this week's video, we've seen dogs that started acting strangely when something disturbing was in the house. And this video is no different.
Okay, my dog is acting really weird. Just growling into the new baby's room. But there's nothing in here. Just freaking out over nothing. It's really concerning. She keeps growling at it.
See, dogs are weird.
Yeah, something in this room is really freaking her out. Yeah. Something in this corner. Could it be the cat in the bassinet thingy? Timber? Are you in the bassinet? You're freaking out the dog?
Hey, dogs can sense evil. I'm just saying. In the next video. Now, we've all heard of ghosts possessing people or even animals. But this ghost chose some dancing skeleton.
That's so true.
Whatever is in this little dummy, you need to like.
I mean, I really enjoy his content, so it was like
we don't want you to hear.
Not all of it is true, but it is fun to watch.
Don't go. You never went that far. You never went that far.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop him! Stop him!
Now, finally, this clip isn't really funny, but it has a lot of views on TikTok, and I wanted to bring up a very important point.
Bro, tell me why it is I'm sitting here watching Nuke's Top 5. Can you hear it? Both my twins are sleeping on the couch, soundly.
Why is it so dirty? Why do you have so many toys?
Do it again.
I mean, if I'm saying it's messy, then it's messy. I thought I have a mess in my house.
One more time. Oh my god. Excuse the mess. I've got 4 girls.
This is not a normal
I
mess.
just wanted to make something very clear. My videos do not cause hauntings. Although it would be pretty cool if they did. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you back here next time,
shouldn't be
and
that
I will
messy.
sound much less sick.
That looked like there was like apocalypse happening. Next. This one is old. I feel like old videos are a bit better than the new
Top
ones.
5 ghosts.
The new ones are very
caught on
repetitive.
camera. The Rapids Theater haunting. The Rapids Theater is one of the oldest historical buildings remaining in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Built in 1921, it has been in operation for almost a century. The theater is allegedly haunted by multiple
Oh my god,
ghosts.
4 boys.
One of these spirits is said to be the ghost of a
Sounds
young
like a load.
actress who took her own life
Carol.
in the back of the theater many decades ago.
Almost
Witnesses
5.
claim that doors in the old theater
a lot of
open
kids.
and close on their own. Even creepier, theater performers and patrons claim to have seen apparitions
I
walking
only had
on
2
the
sisters
theater
and I'm already
stage.
traumatized. I
When
don't know how you
approached,
like
these
deal with
apparitions mysteriously
Stool.
disappear by walking right through the theater wall. But that's not all. Many visitors have heard strange unexplained noises in the theater, including the clicking of high heels, mysterious whistling, and eerie voices calling out to them from the darkness. The most often heard voice is said to be the lilting, sing-song voice of an unknown woman. Tommy Hamilton from the YouTube channel Hamilton's Haunted Explorations
that's
is
how you
doing an
become
overnight
child-free, right?
investigation at the Rapids Theater.
No,
together with his
I was
cousin
like, no,
Des.
I had
They are
enough.
completely alone
I've seen
when
enough
they're
kids.
exploring the main
Thank
hall's
you.
first floor and bar area. Tommy asked the spirits that haunt the building to communicate with them, and it seems like something answers.
Is there any spirits here that might want to communicate with us? Or get your name out? Can you come say your name into my device that I have?
The strange, unexplained voice of a man seems to say, "Help."
Can you come say your name into my device that I have?
Now, Tommy didn't even notice this creepy voice at the time, and he
So,
didn't
like,
even point it
5
out in his
siblings,
video.
that's, well, 4
I
siblings,
actually
I guess.
discovered
That's
this
a lot
strange
of
EVP
siblings.
while closely reviewing his footage. But what happens next absolutely terrifies Tommy and his cousin. As the two ghost hunters are exploring the Rapid
It's cool,
Theater's
though.
creepy basement,
I feel like
they hear some
I
very
know if I had to
strange
choose, I would choose a
sounds.
girl probably as well because it just
thought that's
feels
like
like
Jimi
it's easier
Hendrix
to
or
do it.
something.
Tommy, do you hear this stuff that I'm hearing?
I heard something from up here
So
that sounded like a baby cry. It was weird.
understandably.
No, I heard like a door creak.
Your creak might have. That's what I might have heard.
Tommy's cousin Des claims that she heard the creaking sound of a door opening somewhere close by. Tommy thinks that it could be the
Well,
door
maybe
at
it
the
also
top of the
depends on the
basement
girl.
staircase, and they go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
It's nice to hair. I like the hair color. Where are they again? I didn't listen to the lore. Where's this place?
It is open. It's not open already, but it open more. Go.
Oh, listen, listen.
Someone's singing, dude.
Somebody's on me right now.
The camera catches the eerie voice of a woman singing or humming some tune from somewhere within the empty theater. The two shocked ghost hunters try to locate the
I
source of
think
the
that's
eerie
not
sound
proof
and head
enough.
upstairs,
Where's the proof
but
it's not someone just randomly
there's no one
humming?
there. Tommy says that this is the creepiest moment he has ever experienced, and to this day, he can't explain what the strange singing could have been. Was it the
Alberto
ghost of the
singing
young
ghost.
actress who tragically took her own life in the theater? Let me know what you think.
I don't think that should count.
You can watch
as
Tommy's
a
two-part
proof
investigation of
of
the Rapids
anything.
Theater over
Like,
on
you
his
can't-
YouTube channel,
you can't prove
Hamilton's
that.
Haunted Explorations. And Tommy says part 3
Yeah.
is coming soon. A visit from downstairs. Reddit user VanillaBear24399 says that she has often heard strange things around her parents' house, like voices and soft knocks and bumps. She says that her family basement makes her especially anxious, but she doesn't really know why. Then one day, Vanilla Bear's 7-year-old Labrador Retriever, Blizzard, starts to act very strange. That's when she hears something at the basement door.
So many dogs today.
When Vanilla Bear goes to check on her dog, she hears the chilling sound of something repeatedly turning the basement doorknob and rattling the door. She gathers up her courage and yanks open the door, but nothing there. So what do you think this could be? Is it a ghost caught on camera? Is it just some odd air vacuum that also somehow rotates the doorknob? Or could it be something else? Let me know what you think. No more clowning around.
There's a cut. I don't know.
Paranormal investigators Celia and Jonathan from the YouTube channel Paranormal Voyages travel to the world-famous Clown Motel in Tonopah,
Why
Nevada.
does this exist?
The creepy motel
I want
was
to go
founded
there.
in 1985, and the motel lobby
Oh my
houses
God.
an estimated 2,000 clown
I want to
dolls
go
and
there.
figurines. It basically looks like something right out of a nightmare. Even creepier, the Clown Motel sits right next to a 100-year-old cemetery where 300 people were buried between 1901 and 1911. Many of the deceased were victims of the mysterious Tonopah plague that swept through the local area in the 1900s. The other graves belong to miners who died in a devastating fire in the local Belmont gold and silver mine. Visitors and employees of the Clown Motel say that they have witnessed some truly unexplainable things. Doors slam on their own for no reason, room keys disappear, and many have heard unexplained whispering voices in the middle of the night. Even more disturbing, some visitors claim that they have seen terrifying apparitions in the motel rooms.
Have you heard about anything that's happened in this room?
I was shaking out the sheets like normal, and it felt perfectly normal, except right down the middle there was like a body. And I just dropped the sheets and walked out. I just couldn't do it. I was like, okay, so.
What?
And have you had any other
I would have been like,
experiences
okay, I'm
elsewhere
losing
other
my
than
consciousness
that
now.
area?
Goodbye.
Doors open and doors closed.
If I saw that, I would have been
don't
just like,
feel
okay,
like I'm by myself when I'm
I guess
cleaning
time to die.
I feel like
Heart
there's
attack.
something else in here.
What can you tell me about your experiences here at the
She just
Clown
walked
Motel?
away,
Like around
not
2 or
even
3,
screaming.
About 3:30 around there. I'm facing to where there's a table and 2 chairs, and I can literally see 2 shadows just sitting right there. And they'll start playing with my bathroom doors. Like I literally will leave the light on the bathroom door and my door's shut. And in the morning when I get up, literally the light's off, door's open. Sometimes they turn on the shower and they flush the toilet. So it's like,
As paranormal investigator Celia Ramos interviews the motel's owner, she begins to feel a burning sensation on her chest.
Most of the time, every week I'm listening something. Somebody is telling something weird story. They are seeing orbs, they are seeing people talking inside, door shuts.
Can you stop for a second? Because my chest is burning.
Your chest is burning?
Here. I just feel uncomfortable. Is there anything on my chest
Where?
anywhere? Like here?
Can you look?
I have
Look
to stop, I'm
closer.
sorry.
Just right now, look closer at my chest.
got,
Do you
like,
see anything? Do you see a chest in
Heart
there?
palpitations real strong, and like I feel nauseous, and I feel like I needed to stop talking.
Later in the investigation, Celia and Jonathan start a spirit box session in the motel's lobby, where the motel's disturbing life-size clown doll has been reported to move on its own. They ask the spirits that haunt the Clown Motel to move the hands of the scary doll. They get a few replies on the spirit box, but are a bit disappointed when the clown's hands just don't move. But then, as the team shuts down their cameras and start wrapping up their investigation, 2 stationary cameras that are still rolling capture something terrifying.
Guys, that was cool stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wish his hands would move.
Yeah, but you know what? That takes a lot of energy, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, he should leave that one light
But
on.
I will tell you this, from what I've experienced tonight, you guys really have a connection in this room. Whatever else is in this room. Need my help, Jonathan? You know what? I don't have a connection. I don't have a...
His hand just moved.
Really?
It's down. It just moved. I just watched. Whoa.
What happened there?
I wish. I would like to actually.
Thank you.
Both hands just moved.
I would want to do that.
We've been all
Maybe
around
one day.
here. I literally walked around here.
I don't have any
Walked
spooky
over
places
there,
next to me though.
and it has not moved.
What you just witnessed is real poltergeist activity. Not once, but twice. Just before I turn the lights on, you can see the clown's right hand slightly move. Shortly after, the right hand comes completely off the top of his lap. Once Celia brings this to our attention, all three of us witnessed the left hand fall down. This completely blows our minds. We do not feel vibration was a factor, as we had walked around the clown all night and the hands never budged. I knew just as soon as I would say cut cameras, something would happen, so I left 2 rolling just in case, and I'm glad I did.
So did Celia and Jonathan accidentally capture poltergeist activity on camera? Is it possible that the ghost of the cemetery right next door visit the Clown Motel? You decide. You can check out more scary investigations of haunted places over on Celia and Jonathan's YouTube channel, Paranormal Voyages. The House of Horror. The home known as the House of Horror in Asuncion, Paraguay is a home which locals say is extremely haunted. The now abandoned house has a long and very dark history, as 6 brutal deaths have taken place inside its walls. Long ago in the year 1913, a physician who lived in the house shot a man twice after he found him alone with his wife in their home. He later claimed that he didn't know what came over him when he pulled the trigger. Then many years later, in 2018, a young mother, her 2 children, and her parents tragically lost their lives inside the home at the hands of the woman's husband. The senseless crime shocked the entire city and forever branded the home with the title, quote, The House of Horror. Several bus drivers that regularly pass by the House of Horror have claimed that they often see a strange shadow-like being late at night that tries to stop the bus. But then the figure simply disappears into thin air right before their eyes.
Can you stop the bus? I heard the
bus drivers also claim that when it rains, you can hear the
stop.
crying and wailing of children coming from inside the house. The House of Horror and the strange activity surrounding it has been covered by many news outlets, including this report by Paraguay's
Well, yeah, that's true. It's
TV
probably not
network.
because of the jealousy, more
News
like
reporter Alejandra Pereira and
I feel
her
like jealousy
cameraman were
wouldn't
doing
be
a
like,
tour
oh,
around
it
the
depends
creepy
on the
house
person, I guess.
live on TV when they captured something truly chilling.
Estilo colonial, bastante antigua esta casona. Alejandra, adelante.
Sí, muchísimas gracias, Silvio. Ya nos encontramos en el interior justamente de esta denominada Casa del Terror aquí sobre Oliva y Montevideo para hacer un recorrido con el compañero Derlis, que también estuvo en el momento que ocurrió esto, ¿verdad? Y nos va a poder también...
Fue en ese baño, Alejandra, donde se había realizado, digamos, el entierro de los 4 cuerpos de las 2 mujeres y de las 2 criaturas.
Sí, este sería uno de los lugares donde estaban enterrados justamente los cuerpos de las mujeres, en este caso, Silvio, según las informaciones que también estamos manejando. Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se presumía que se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
Did you hear it? Eerie, unexplained screams can be heard while Alejandra is explaining where the bodies of the victims were found. The news crew on the scene say that they heard nothing, but viewers watching the report live at home were shocked. Thousands of people contacted the news channel demanding an explanation for the strange screams. C9N Paraguay took a look at the raw video footage live and again broadcast their findings.
Vamos a llegar hasta aquí, hasta una de las máquinas donde nos tocó escuchar parte del archivo completamente en bruto. Lorena, ¿me puedes explicar lo que vamos a escuchar a continuación, los sonidos también por sobre todo?
Sí, bueno, lo que les voy a poner ahora es el sonido del ambiente que capta la cámara con el sonido del micrófono, porque nosotros recibimos los enlaces acá con canales diferentes, entonces eso se puede separar sin problema.
Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se presumía que se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
Bueno, y ahora, ¿qué es lo que vamos a compartir también a continuación, Lorena?
Voy a poner el sonido ambiente que capta la cámara.
little smiley
Solamente el
face on the
sonido que
PC.
entra por la cámara en sí y no por el micrófono que
It's so
estaba
cute.
teniendo en ese momento también nuestra compañera Alejandra Pereira. Si podemos ya reproducir y llegar al momento exacto en el cual se estaba dando lo que eran estos gritos.
And the little sad face as well.
Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en este momento, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
So, just what do you think these screams could be? Could it be the shrieks of the victims still crying out for help? Or is it all just a very, very elaborate hoax? You decide. Did you see it?
Yes, I
Because
did.
I didn't. Now you've heard me asking you, did you see it? Many, many times over the last few years. Did you see it? 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 But occasionally, I don't
I can
even see
understand
it.
anything.
So these next videos feature creepy little sightings from videos that either need more explanation, or they're videos where you guys spotted something that I just didn't even see. So just 2 weeks ago, I posted a video by the French paranormal investigator Oz from the channel Project Activity. In the video, I mentioned that some unseen force seems to try to push Oz down the stairs.
Si je vous dérange dans cet étage, je descends. Je vous demanderai de ne pas faire de bêtises. Sans déconner, c'est quoi ce bordel?
Well, many viewers were quick to point out that whatever pushes Oz might actually be caught on camera in the video.
Je descends. Je vous demanderai de ne pas faire de bêtises.
It's a square. Also, it was too far away to push him. I think he just almost fell. I do that all the time, and I don't need
It
any
almost
push.
does look like a shadow
You know how
seems
many
to
times I
rise
fell
right
from the
up from the
stairs in my
floor
life?
to give
Load.
Oz a push. Or it
Just
could
because I can't
simply be
control
a
my
trick
legs
of the
properly.
light. Either way, I have to say to all the commenters who mentioned it, you have a very good eye because
Next time I do that,
well,
I'll be like, oh my god, the
I
ghost just pushed
didn't
me.
see
I
it.
didn't do it myself.
A few weeks ago, I posted a video by a night watchman at an abandoned hospital who caught a shadow figure in one of the rooms.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Seeing some what the
I don't have stairs in my home.
Well, multiple
I just
people
fall, like,
pointed
from
out that
other
even
sta-
before
like,
the
other
night guard
places'
sees the
stairs.
shadow figure in the room, there actually might be another shadow figure
see, welcome
that
back.
no one even noticed, including me.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Seeing some
Another tall, dark, human-like shape seems to be lurking at the end of the hospital hallway, but it's so far away and grainy that it's hard to tell.
How are you doing?
So
How are you
what
doing?
do you think? Do you see it? Or is there just nothing to see? Last month, we
Oh my
posted
god,
a
it's a
video
guy!
by popular
It's a
Chinese
guy!
ghost hunter Xiao Long. While the video was definitely full of some scary moments, some viewers felt that I had missed something very important. A ton of emails and social media messages
Galaxy,
came
welcome.
flooding in.
How are you
I was
doing?
watching one of your videos and I captured, I don't know if it's just me, but in the corner of this video right here, like I'll show you.
An organ plays from
Right there.
An organ play.
Scarlett, thank you!
Right there.
Thank you very much for the big
Did you
house.
see it?
So I watched this YouTube channel
I
video.
did see
It's
it.
called Jim's Top 5. I saw this one video.
Thank
I'm watching
you.
it right now. Look at this. Look on the top left right corner.
An organ plays from
Right there.
on the upper floors of the
In that top right corner, you see something disappear very, very quickly.
Happy to see him leave.
And he did not point that out, but I'm pointing it out so that he can point it out as well.
Now, unfortunately, I have to say that this one was caused by a careless editing mistake by me.
Wait.
You see, in an earlier clip, Xiao Long
Oh.
gets scared by a bird in the abandoned school.
I was looking at the boobs as well. I was like, I'm listening.
So originally, I had intended to include this bird attack clip, but I ended up cutting it for time. But then I accidentally left in just a few seconds of the bird flying past the window. I honestly just didn't notice it when I was editing. So I guess in a way you could say that I didn't see it. So I'm very sorry for any confusion that caused, and next time I'll try to catch it. The game that knows your name. So I wanted to include this next quick video clip as an extra, because it's not necessarily paranormal, but it is downright creepy. YouTube gamer Ali B Mac is doing a live stream playthrough of a visual novel called Doki Doki Literature Club. And then the creepy game seems to suddenly know a little too much personal information about her.
That's normal though, how is that?
And then things get truly bizarre.
Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Al? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you?
Does she actually know that as well? I never tried to record that part. What did she say?
Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera.
Does she actually says it? If you stream it.
I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready?
Oh my god, what's she gonna do?
Zoom in is your trick? Very impressive. It's annoying. Stop showing. I get it. It's your face. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me...
She reads your browser history as well?
I hope you weren't
really?
eating or drinking anything during that.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna throw out a generic
Is that was a new update or did she do it before as
scares.
well? Because
Sorry
I never
about
played
that.
the DLC.
But anyway, so the prevailing theory on how this game works is that it actually scans your computer to see if you're running any popular streaming software.
Oh.
And then it
Oh,
delivers
that's so
up this
cool.
personalized,
I didn't know Monica can do
terrifying
that.
experience. Honestly, to me, the idea of a game scanning through my computer files without permission is even scarier than this game. But that's just me. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more top 5 scary videos. Or I guess if you
She's like,
don't wanna
there's
see
only
them,
one
don't
hot single in
subscribe.
your area, it's me.
So, Top 5 Ghosts, Calling Camera. Randonautica Revisited. You might recognize TikTok user Matt Hall from a previous video I did about Randonautica.
So I saw this thing that a lot of people were doing on TikTok called randonautting.
No, not that! Anything but that, Monica, you can't do that to me!
That you go to and
She'll be
apparently
like,
it's
oh,
supposed
you
to be a
never killed
glitch in the
Melania, I
simulation
see.
or something
Stupid.
like
I would have done it in one go. No, I meant Monica, but yeah, that works too.
Holy
I feel like I'm not in
Is
your
there
area
anybody
though.
here? Yes, I think I just heard something.
Now, since his terrifying encounter in the woods, Matt Hall claims that he has had a new and even more horrifying encounter at his job. Matt says that late
So
one
fake.
night, when he was working the overnight shift, a security camera at his work started beeping. Now, the security camera has motion sensors and only starts beeping when someone or something disrupts the sensor. Naturally, Matt immediately went to check the camera. He was chilled to the core when he saw this.
There's literally somebody outside like dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see.
That's a small
I can't see
bag.
his face. Where's he? He's literally running down to the
At
door.
least drag a body bag to get scared.
Like, at least it has to be have like a bloody
Oh my God, he's outside the door.
trail after it.
He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm literally, it's just this one room. The door, yeah, the door is locked.
Call the
but
police! You have a phone!
he's like behind the building now. I don't, can you just get here, please, really?
Matt frantically calls 911 to summon the police. While on the phone with the emergency operator, the outdoor CCTV camera records a man dragging what looks like a trash bag right in front of the building's exit. Matt says that the police came and searched the area surrounding the building, but they couldn't find anyone. Even more baffling, the garbage bag the man was carrying was simply stuffed full of old clothes. So was this encounter somehow connected to Matt's previous random
The guy just wanted to collect clothes. He's like, hello, do you have any old clothes?
Or was it just a TikTok hoax? You decide.
He's definitely not real.
German Reddit user Overhype13 claims that he and his friends were randonauting when they were led to the middle of nowhere, a seldomly traveled walking path in the woods in Germany. They had pretty much given up finding anything when they suddenly spotted a mysterious flower and a plaque on a tree.
Okay, also, warte. Wir haben eine neue Intention gesucht. Also wir haben eigentlich ohne Intention gesucht. Ja. Er hat den Point angemacht und wir waren irgendwie so mitten im Wald. Wo der Point ist? Ja, warte. Das ist der Radius. Wir sind halt direkt da beim Radius. Ja, Punkt ist da. Ja, wir sind auf jeden Fall im Radius. Und jetzt haben wir die Gegend abgesucht, also so ein kleiner Weg. Wir haben die Gegend abgesucht. Hier ist halt nichts. Hier war halt nichts. Bis wir eine Blume gesehen haben. Ich filme das mal. Hier ist halt so ein Schild. Thilo, guter Freund, Ruhe und Frieden. Das haben wir jetzt gar nicht gesehen. Aber jetzt achte aufs Datum. 24.07. Welches Datum haben wir heute? Sag's mal. Wir haben einfach den fucking 24. Junge, vor 2 Jahren. Das war vor genau 2 Jahren. Wir haben das fucking gleiche Datum. Ey, das kann doch kein Zufall sein.
I mean,
als ob das genau vor 2 Jahren war. So, als ob hier jemand vor 2 Jahren gestorben ist. Scheiße.
Reddit user Overhype13 says that after he did some extensive Google searching to find the man named Thilo, who passed away exactly 2 years ago on the exact spot where Randonautica sent them, he wasn't able to find anything. Overhype13 believes that there is no way the Randonautica app could have known about the memorial sign that shared the same date as their exploration. This mysterious incident remains unexplained. TikTok user Tyler Vasquez says that after watching many strange videos about the Randonautica app, she simply had to try it out for herself. The app gives her a location about 1.5 miles from her home. So she travels there and documents her experience.
Just go
the location she is
place.
led to is a secluded creek, surrounded by woods. What happens next is downright chilling.
Alright, so I think I gotta go this way down a creek. Alright, this is what I found so far. Pretty creepy. I'll go see what that is. Okay, so I just opened up one of the photos, and it's whatever the that is.
He has a pee-pee.
Then we have these random 3. This one's It's Your Birthday with the snowman with, I don't know. And these 2 I just put together. It's like, play with me.
Is she playing Slenderman?
Alright, I think it was just my imagination. I think I'm just hearing but I'm trying to read these. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me.
Taylor finds creepy drawings scattered all around the rocks that look like they have been drawn by a child. Then she hears the unexplained voice of a little girl and just runs. When Taylor Vasquez posted her video to TikTok, her viewers suggested that the creepy little voice actually says, "You hide and I'll find you."
Play with me. Play with me.
After many requests by her viewers, Taylor returns to the creek 3 days later to find out more about the strange drawings.
So I just hiked the mile back to that randonauting spot. Brought a flashlight as a weapon this time.
How's a flashlight a weapon?
Around me. I'm trying to go
freaking actual weapon.
Waste too much time. These drawings are creepy as I feel like I should just grab them all really quick. If they have messages on them, because then Like, those look like symbols.
Hey, like,
Just go like so that
the way that
maybe
like
it's gonna help me figure out.
torn is so specific. A horror movie torn paper.
I'm taking that too. So I grabbed everything. These. I don't really see anything else. So like.
The voice is there again, but it's now quieter, and Taylor doesn't really hear it at first. The soft little voice seems to say,
How
"You're
do
not
you
my
hear
family.
that?
You're gonna
Scarlett?
die if you don't go."
I have
How
messages
did
on
you hear
them.
that?
Because then, like, those look like symbols.
Taylor collects many more strange drawings that are scattered around the area.
Just random
But then the
pentagram
voice
in there.
gets
Not even
louder
like
and
a
says,
good pentagram. Just
really
like
see
a
anything
very
else.
typical one.
Later, she posts her video, and when she reads the viewer comments, she makes another shocking discovery.
Okay, so I don't have a lot of time right now, but
I feel like
saw
TikTok
this comment
was
and I'm kind of
people
hyperventilating,
a little
freaking
too
out.
fake.
This girl posted that she saw a f***ing child in my video. No one was with me, and tell me if you guys think that looks like a ghost child, because I don't f***ing know. But I didn't know if she photoshopped it or not. So I went to my videos and I screenshotted the exact part that she shows right there. And I see the face too. And so now I'm actually freaking the f*** out. I'm super terrified. I don't know what to do. I didn't see anyone or hear anything until that voice happened, but it just sounded like an echo. So I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me what you see, but that right there looks like a f***ing face to me. I don't know.
Now, what do you think Taylor caught on camera? Is it real? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. What's at the window? CJ from the YouTube channel CJ Longcrow's Vlogs is exploring the abandoned and allegedly very haunted Crow Creek Reservation High School in Stephan, South Dakota. The school and the land it sits on has a very dark and creepy history. In 1886, the Catholic Church set up a boarding school for Native American children on this land, and then basically forced the reservation children to attend. From the day the boarding school opened, the land seemed cursed. Crops and trees planted on the grounds wouldn't grow. Random unexplained fires destroyed many of the buildings, and the schoolhouse was directly hit and almost wiped out by not one, but 2 different tornadoes. But each time, the Catholic Church would simply rebuild the boarding school on the same ground.
Oh my god, just move to
One of the
school!
school's
What
darker
is wrong
stories
with
involves a
you?
nun named Sister Wilhelmina Kaufman. On January 12th, 1888,
I mean,
during a
she has a
blizzard,
name
the
of a
nun left the
villain.
school building to go to the laundry house next door. Even though the buildings were very close together, she got lost in the blinding snow and couldn't find her way back to the school. The next morning, her body was found kneeling
Never
in the
mind.
deep snow.
She died.
She'd frozen to death only 100 feet from the school's door. Cut to modern day. People who live near the Crow Creek Reservation High School report seeing many strange and frightening things. It is said that the terrifying apparition of a nun can be seen roaming the grounds, and some claim that they have seen dark shadow figures wandering the school's hallways. CJ Longcrow happens to have a friend that lives on the Crow Creek Reservation, right next to the allegedly haunted school. So not only was CJ able to explore the abandoned building, but he spent the entire night right beside the creepy school grounds. So early in the night, CJ and his friends head out to explore the school. They find some strange graffiti on the walls, and even more bizarre, a floor full of dead birds.
Holy f***. Those are dead birds?
But even more alarming are
I mean, I
the
don't know if
aggressive
dead birds
living
are
birds and
weird.
bats that have made their home inside the abandoned school.
In abandoned buildings.
Sound like something moved down there. Here, let's go. Let's do this one first. Oh, that's a fucking owl, bro. That's a fucking owl. Like the higher we got up, like it seems like that's. Oh.
How no, Origins game. They're the horror game.
Bro, we just want to get by. F***ing birds on crack, dog.
Thank you for the very expensive phone. Thank you.
Go.
Oh, good night.
After a few angry bird and bat attacks, the guys decide to finish up their exploration and just exit the school. But the creepy story doesn't end there. Now, as I mentioned before, CJ is sleeping overnight in a house that is right next to the abandoned school building. So late that night, while his friends are sleeping, he decides to take a walk around the haunted school grounds. It didn't go well.
Everyone else is asleep, so... dude, like, it's so creepy out here, bro, because I heard so many f***ing stories, like, just so many stories of, like, I just can't. But it is pretty f***ing creepy out here, though, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, just look at this building. Oh,
What?
Bro.
CJ spots some shadowy figure walking by the abandoned school's
that's
third-story
Square.
window. He freaks out and runs inside to wake up his friend Phil, asking him to join him to go check out the strange shadow. When they reach the third-floor window where CJ saw the figure, what they find is truly bizarre.
Okay, guys, this is exactly.
Bro, where could I have gone though?
It's exactly where
The
I
table
saw it.
square. It's a SpongeBob ghost.
Hold on, let me see inside there. Custodian closet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, even though the shadow that CJ saw seems to appear from one side and walk quickly past the window,
It's weirdly
there's
square.
just nowhere to walk. There's a
Why is it
concrete
so
wall on
square?
one side of the window and a tiny empty janitor's closet on the other. So where did the shape go? Did CJ Longcrow see one of the strange shadow apparitions
See,
that
it's
are
like,
said to haunt the Crow Creek High School?
So it
You
looks a
decide.
bit too dark to be so
You
far
can
away.
check out CJ's full exploration
Yes, please.
video over on his YouTube channel, CJ Longcrow's Logs. Disappearing Act. Reddit user Edgy Christendom says that he and his girlfriend were exploring an abandoned mental asylum in Baltimore, Maryland, when this happens.
I almost hit that. Yo, this f***ing place is crazy, bro. Oh, moms.
Babe,
What?
where are you going?
I swear I just seen something.
Don't f***ing start that. Babe.
What third person?
Yo, what the fuck?
Bro, what the f?
You're lying. You gotta be lying.
He turns just in time to catch a
Hipster,
dark figure
welcome.
moving through one of the doors.
Me too.
But
I wish
when
to
he
go into
follows,
that kind of place.
there's no one there.
Just to film
Edgy
it.
Christendom doesn't necessarily claim that the video is anything supernatural, and he says that it could have simply been a homeless person living in the building.
Why is he so okay
But
with that
if
though?
this was a person, then where did they go?
Why is he like
Let me
running
know what
after
you
it?
think. Camp Nowhere. The popular YouTube Urbex channel Exploring with Josh travels to what is rumored to be an abandoned summer camp in the Catskill Mountains of southeastern New York. The remains of the camp are in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods. Josh and his friends explore the mysterious site and discover that it was a former religious summer camp for children. Turns out the religious camp was built in the 1950s and operated for at least 15 years before being abandoned for unknown reasons. As Josh and his friends enter one of the decaying buildings on the property, they find a strange surprise.
Yo, what? What the hell? This is creepy.
Yo!
This is a fine. For real. The heck? Who did that?
Do you think explorers did it, or it was just stuff like this?
Either satanic ritual cult people, or
The satanic people like
I don't know, guys.
hang
This is pretty
flowers.
creepy. Look at this.
That doesn't
Dude,
look
who really
satanic
hung
to
all this
me, if
up?
you ask me, but
Kinda
okay.
Cool. I like it. Dude, someone was hanging out masks up there. So these are obviously people, but that looks like the ring one. The garage
Some
of the rain.
poor
Tell me
kid
not.
made that and was like, "That's my mom."
Yeah, on the calendar it says 2001.
And this guy's like,
so
"Oh
unless
yeah,
this
it's a
place
ring
been abandoned
girl."
in 2001. This is our only trace at the moment of like any sort of timeline.
A calendar on the wall dates all the way back to March 2001, so the camp has likely been abandoned for over 19 years. Josh splits off from his friends who are taking pictures of the abandoned buildings. While exploring alone, he finds a broken down RV. He goes inside to take a look and accidentally captures something chilling.
What is this blurring?
Jeez.
What is blur?
Well, there's nothing in here. The bed in the back. Yeah. Okay. I've seen enough.
Did you see it? Well, Josh didn't either. But soon after he enters the RV, a mysterious small hand can be seen hitting the skylight on the roof.
That's cool.
Now, Josh didn't notice the unexplained little hand, but when he posted his video to YouTube, his viewers were shocked. Some of them think that this could be the ghost of one of the children that stayed at the camp long ago. But what do you think? Is this a ghost accidentally caught on camera, or simply one of Josh's friends messing around? And if it is one of his friends, they certainly have tiny little hands.
I don't know, it's really hard to
Watch
say.
your step.
Tell from
French paranormal explorer
distance?
Oz from the YouTube channel Project Activity travels to haunted locations all over France to investigate and record proof of the paranormal. In this episode, he investigates a house that is said to be extremely haunted. The house's owner, who wishes to remain anonymous, says that both of her grandparents passed away inside the home. She claims that after she moved in with her children, she began to experience terrifying paranormal activity on a daily basis. Every night when she would lie asleep in bed, she says that she would be woken up by the chilling sensation of something stroking and caressing her cheek. Even though the nightly event frightened her, she believed that this could be the spirit of one of her grandparents, peacefully watching over her and her children. But then, one night, something happened that changed her mind forever. Just after midnight, as the woman lay sleeping, she was suddenly jolted awake by the feeling of her bed frame violently
Which
shaking.
cheek was it caressing?
The entire bed seemed to levitate off the ground and then seemed to be forcefully thrown a few feet across the room. The woman now no longer believed that this was the peaceful spirit of one of her grandparents haunting the home. She believed it was something much more dark and sinister, something that might wish to harm her and her children. The family moved out of the house the very next day, and the home has remained empty ever since. Paranormal investigator Oz from the YouTube channel Project Activity investigates the mysterious house to figure out just what is haunting the family. In his investigation, he uses some very unconventional tools, one of which is a small piece of paper placed inside a plexiglass box. The idea is that no wind or air currents can move the paper inside the box.
We talked about it.
So the only way it can move is by something supernatural. Oz is setting up a second device in the same room, which I'll get back to in a second. But as he prepares, right behind him, this happens.
Donc je vais l'activer et je vais vous montrer comment ça fonctionne.
So the airflow can come from the side, but it can come from the top, right? Still. When he walks, I'm sure like wind will go in.
The piece
as
of
well,
paper
no?
inside the plexiglass box mysteriously moves on its own. Oz doesn't notice and continues setting up his second, rather unusual device, a theremin. The theremin is sometimes used as a musical instrument, but it can also be used as a sensor. The theremin creates a tone whenever someone comes close to the antenna on top of the device.
This is a theremin, it's an electronic instrument, and you produce music or sound by waving your hand into an electrical field.
I have to jerk it. Oh my god.
So not long after Oz has set up the theremin, something very strange happens.
Elle avait ici, alors là je vous montre avec ma petite lampe, il y avait un lit. Donc la tête...
Is it a car ghost? He's like transforming into a plane. It does sound like a fart.
Now, just a bit freaked out, he continues on with his investigation. But it seems that whatever was messing with the theremin isn't done with Oz yet.
Wasn't he supposed to run away when it happens twice? For good he promised.
C'est quoi ça? C'est la lanière de ma lampe torche. J'ai l'impression qu'on vient de tirer dessus. La lampe torche, elle est au sol.
Oz claims that something pulled on his pocket flashlight and broke the strap, causing the flashlight to fall hard to the floor. But then things get downright chilling.
Il y a eu ce truc avec cette batterie, ma lampe là, la lampe de poche qui s'est... J'ai eu l'impression en fait que quelqu'un me l'a tiré des mains. Ça a pété la lanière qui est cassée là, vous pouvez le voir. Et en fait elle est... en fait la lanière est complètement pétée.
A strange whisper can be heard and a door behind Oz slams him in the back.
En fait la lanière est complètement pétée.
Throughout his investigation, Oz has managed to stay relatively calm.
Is he really tall, or is it still really low in that house?
Si je vous dérange dans cet étage, je descends. Je vous demanderai de ne pas faire de bêtises.
Oh, that's the video where he almost fell from the stairs.
Mais franchement, il faut pas faire ça quoi. Putain, je vais me faire pousser quoi.
The ghost hunter gets an unexplained push in the back by an invisible force and almost falls down the stairs. What the woman told him about the dark intentions of the spirit that haunts the home seemed to be true, as he has been attacked not once, but twice.
Okay, we call that an attack.
He just can't
okay.
see. So, is this house haunted by some dangerous malevolent spirit or demon? Let me know what you think down in the comments. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at NukeStop5 because...
Another one. There's a bunch of old ones that I haven't
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Cleanwater Demon House. In this next video, the YouTube ghost hunting channel Twin Paranormal travels to the Cleanwater Demon House in Reno, Nevada.
I feel like I will know all the
mysterious house was built in 1926 and has been vacant for over 30 years. Now, not much is known about the property, but local legend says that an entire family lost their lives inside the home at the hands of a drifter passing through town. Locals say that the decaying house is a hotspot for paranormal activity. In an earlier investigation by the popular ghost hunting team The Haunted Side, they accidentally captured a terrifying dark figure that appeared in one of the house's windows, and then just seemed to disappear.
Did you hear the sound? This is my stroll.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good.
Goes in and out of my cup.
What was that?
This is actually a ghost.
I don't think that was a shadow, but it was on the other side of that window.
I didn't even realize until I reviewed the footage that I'd captured probably
No,
one of the best shadow figures I've ever seen.
The Twin Paranormal team, which includes twin brothers Ryan and River, along with their friends Nick and Wyatt,
Oh, the twins!
capture some very
There's two of
chilling
them.
footage of their own at the Cleanwater Demon House.
Oh, that's
As
why the
soon as
Twin
they begin
Paranormal.
their
Okay, that makes sense, I
investigation,
guess.
they start to hear strange, unexplained sounds coming from the darkness.
Did you get that?
Yep, got it all. What the f was that? That sounded like it was upstairs.
If there's anybody upstairs, make that noise again.
Also super loud.
Right here. Dude, there's walking. It's back there. Yo. Door. They weren't joking about this place, man.
It seems that most of the creepy sounds seem to be coming from somewhere up above them. So Ryan asks the spirit if it wants them to go upstairs. That's when they capture
Where's the second
this.
queen?
Do you want us to come upstairs? Was that a yeah? That was a yeah.
I think so.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this night vision camera recording down here just in case if we do catch anything down here. We're gonna go upstairs. So let's go up there, see what we can catch.
And with that, the Twin Paranormal team heads upstairs to investigate. However, not long after they get upstairs, they now suddenly begin to hear odd noises back downstairs. What they didn't know at the time is that something seems to have followed them to the second floor.
You said that you heard stuff down there? What?
Yeah, the walking outside was super loud down here. I didn't see anything when I looked outside.
Should stop playing with me.
Did you see it?
No.
A small dark figure about the size of a young child seems to creep up the stairs right behind them. What happens next is truly bizarre.
It's so hard to see that thing. How did you even see that? Hello, you just left them.
No, you fucking with me, bro? No. Battery just died. Battery just died. Are you filming? Get a battery right now. Holy crap. Right now, get a battery.
Some large unknown glass object is thrown across the room and crashes, sending the terrified team members running back down the stairs. Later, they try to investigate the source of the loud crash, but they just can't find anything. Back downstairs now, the ghost hunters ask the spirit questions using a modified spirit box. They get some very creepy answers, but something even creepier seems to be there with them, lurking in the darkness.
Do you need our help?
Did you see it? Some odd white mist can be seen moving toward the guys briefly. Then it seems to retreat back into the shadows.
That's a flashlight. What? Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay. Oh my God,
You
Scarlet!
can check out the full series of investigations
What
of
is
the
this?
Cleanwater Demon House
We're
over on
doing
Twin
the
Paranormal's
remote.
YouTube channel.
so much
They
for
have
the
just
bits.
recently
It's
posted
very
an
kind of
all-new
you. Thank
part
you.
4 of this series, with even more scary, unexplained activity. The Last Patient.
Why are you so kind to
TikTok
me?
user Noah works as a
Kinda
security
scary.
guard at
What
an
is
abandoned
happening?
hospital that will soon be demolished.
Thank you
His
so
job there
much.
is to guard against trespassers who might want to steal the remaining hospital equipment that has not yet been removed. He claims that often while working the night shift, some strange and downright spooky things happen. So, when an alarm goes off one night inside the hospital, he records as he investigates the source of the sound.
Alright, besides that alarm, I just heard some more sounds.
Absolute.
I don't know what it is, man, but this place is creepy.
The bed just run from the corner.
A hospital bed seems to move on its own, and Noah really just
Beth was
wants
going
to leave.
to do its
But he can't
work or
abandon his
something,
guard
and then
duty.
it saw someone that was
Later
like, oh,
that same
shit.
night, he hears more noises and goes to check again, making sure that all of the hospital rooms are empty. Then, this happens.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and look over here. Checking the rooms and dude, this shit, honestly, like yeah, this shit.
As Noah is about to go into one of the dark rooms, he hears the sound of a hospital meal tray crash into something in the hallway.
Dude, this shit, honestly, like
So, 2 weeks go by and nothing much happens. But then one night, Noah starts to hear strange sounds again. This time he records something downright terrifying.
Alright guys, I'm
I
at the empty
go
floors.
just
I was hearing some noise coming up right now.
I'm not sure how to pronounce
kinda
it.
freaking
Why
me
would
out,
you
so
stay with the time like
I'm gonna
this?
be filming a little bit. Saying some What the
Did you see it? As Noah is walking down the hallway, checking each room, he captures a terrifying dark figure just standing at a window inside one of the hospital rooms. Seconds later, Noah turns back to look into the room,
He didn't see it.
and nothing there. So did Noah capture a ghost on camera? Or is it
I
all
don't
just an
know.
elaborate
It's really easy to
hoax?
fake those.
You decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Hide and seek. Popular paranormal explorer and YouTuber Ricky Velasquez returns to the mysterious and long-abandoned log cabin in Catemaco, Mexico. The cabin seems to be actively haunted by the ghost of a woman and child. In a previous video that I featured on this channel, he captured some terrifying evidence on his live stream that shocked his viewers.
Oh, I've seen that before, right?
Ricky, no, Ricky. Ricky.
Using a Kinect camera in infrared mode, he captured what looks like the figures of a woman and child. They seem to stare at Ricky from the darkness before simply disappearing into thin air. After many requests from viewers, he returns to the decaying log cabin to find out more about the strange apparitions. This time he is joined by his friend and fellow paranormal investigator Jaguar. Soon after starting the live stream, Ricky sees something that sends them both running.
¿Por qué? Porque las energías tanto se pueden llegar a tu persona.
Sí.
Porque tú.
Ey. Jaguar.
What?
Aquí.
What?
Did you see it?
No.
A small shadowy figure the size of a child walks into frame and then quickly runs away and out of sight.
It's so hard to see.
Tanto se pueden llegar a tu persona.
Sí.
Porque tú.
Ey. Jaguar.
Ricky and Jaguar run after the figure and check the cabin, but they don't find anyone. As they head upstairs to investigate and are maneuvering their way around the missing ceiling, Ricky gets confirmation that they are not alone.
Hola. Qué lugar, Cuidado.
¿Qué fue eso?
When it says suspicious user, should they ban them? Like, are they like definitely suspicious?
Está.
Órale.
No mam. Jaguar. Dime que no estoy loco. Dime que sí lo escuchaste.
Claro que se escuchó el canto.
Ricky and Jaguar are unable to make out where the voice is coming from. At this point, Ricky asks the spirit to show itself. And it does.
Niño. Algún espíritu o alma demonio que se encuentra en este lugar, manifiéstate.
Hey, I never call you scary.
Nene.
Thank you.
Siente pesadísimo.
A child quickly runs from right to
Oh, I didn't
left,
see
right
that.
in front of Ricky.
I don't think
Strangely
it
enough,
runs.
Ricky doesn't even seem to
Oh,
notice
it
the
does
child.
actually run. What?
He only finds out about the strange appearance when he reads his live stream comments and sees that his viewers in live chat are trying to warn him.
Pasó corriendo. Pasó frente a mí. No. ¿Tú viste algo? No. ¿Te gustaría liberar?
Me siento culpable.
No, I didn't. You.
Pero te
You
gustaría.
heard
¿Qué?
wrong.
¿Qué tienes? Ay, güey. ¿Qué?
A pale hand violently scratches the back of Jaguar's neck. Up until now, Jaguar has always kept his cool, but even he is a bit rattled by the sudden attack.
It's really weird.
Ricky and Jaguar both decide to just end the live stream investigation and leave the creepy cabin.
He was waiting for that to happen.
Did Ricky once again capture the ghost of a child on camera? Or is it something else entirely? You can check out this full video with English subtitles over on Ricky Velasquez's YouTube channel. He never left. Cassie B from the YouTube channel B Paranormal says that her son tragically passed away at the very young age of 18. Since then, she says that she believes that his ghost might haunt their house. After hearing strange sounds in her house for weeks, Cassie sets up a CCTV camera to record in her living room. One night, she catches this.
Like he was expecting, right? Something to happen. Like he was waiting for it. Cat! It's a dog. Oh my god, it's a cat.
Now the dog apparently sleeps here all the time and never tumbles off the couch arm like this. Cassie believes that he was pushed. But obviously this might just be a silly doggy accidentally falling off the couch.
That's normal.
But the next night, something happens that is quite a bit harder to explain. Someone seems to be looking into the house from an outside window, clawing at the glass.
Thank you.
Then, as the camera's night vision turns off, the person seems to disappear.
Thank you.
Even stranger, as the light inside the house turns on, the figure at the window not only disappears, but actually seems to reappear inside the room. So what do you think this is? Could this be Cassie's son returning home? Is it simply a trick of the light? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Reaching out from the other side. Over on the Taiwanese ghost hunting channel 01 Supernatural Studio, paranormal investigator Seimei is exploring an abandoned karaoke club that was partially destroyed in a fire. Now, this club was a bit rougher than what you might think of when you think of karaoke in the Western world. It was divided into many semi-private rooms where people could do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Wait, isn't that normal
As a
karaoke?
result, several people lost their lives due to violence and overdoses.
Is that not how
And Seimei
karaoke
says that
works
some
everywhere?
clubgoers perished in the sudden fire
I thought
that caused
everywhere
the
you
club
just
to be closed
rent a
down.
room.
Now, Seimei has heard creepy stories about this place. He is all alone and already a bit nervous as he starts his investigation. He says that a friend of his had attempted to explore the club only weeks earlier, but had ended up running out in terror after he heard an unexplained voice, followed by mysterious knocking from inside the restroom door. Seimei decides to test out his friend's story. He knocks on the same door to see if he can provoke some supernatural reaction. But at first, nothing really happens.
他就说，他走过来之后，他看到这个镜子，这个化妆室，他觉得后面有一个人站着，然后他甚至很怀疑说，那个敲门声是就从这个地方传来的。那我现在试着敲门看看，有人在不？有人的话给我一些回应好吗？谢谢。 对啊，没有声音了。靠！有没有听到？
Why is there a chair in the bathroom?
有没有听到？这间好臭啊！
It's a toilet. Who do you want it to smell
Now,
like?
a little shaken up, Seimei points the camera towards the door and starts asking questions with a K2 meter. He keeps hearing strange sounds and the K2 meter occasionally goes off, but nothing too extreme. But then, this happens.
的朋友告诉我，他之前来这里的白天，在这个厕所有听到好像敲门的声音。那我刚刚来这个地方，我敲门打个招呼之后，竟然里面有人回复我，那个一定是你们吧？是的话，不要客气，给一些反应好吗？谢谢。
I didn't see it.
A small hand seems
Oh,
to
did
press
it?
against the
Oh, I
door
didn't
from
see it.
inside
No,
the
I
empty
see it.
restroom as Seimei asks questions. Then the hand simply disappears back into the room. As Seimei continues to explore, he begins to feel an odd presence. An angry presence.
这地方故事不多，但是我必须说，一个地方废弃了，它本来就是阴森森的。那我也说过，废弃了也很容易去招来一些不好的东西进驻。这个地方它本身就发生过事情，那加上它要废弃了，所以那敲门的回应声，我的，谁丢我东西？谁丢我东西？我刚刚被打到了。然后打到之后，然后就那个这个东西我也不知道是什么东西打到我，那地上这么脏乱，我被打到了。其实我刚刚在问玉达的时候，他是真的不太欢迎我，那觉得我打扰到他们了。好，那我就这边画面再带一带，然后东西拿一拿，我就赶快离开，不要再打扰你们了哈。
And with that, Seimei decides to just end his investigation and leave. You can see more paranormal investigations over on his YouTube channel, 01 Supernatural Studio. Thanks for watching. By now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell, and blah.
Okay.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The West Virginia Penitentiary. The infamous West Virginia Penitentiary is one of the oldest prisons in the United States. The sprawling fortress-like prison operated from 1876 to 1995. It housed some of the world's most dangerous inmates. In fact, after numerous horrifying attacks and homicides in the penitentiary, the U.S. Department of Justice named the prison one of the 10 most violent correctional facilities in the U.S. Almost 1,000 men lost their lives in the West Virginia Penitentiary, either by sickness, execution, or the frequent brutal attacks by fellow inmates. The Foreman brothers, Josh, Rocky, and Sean, from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare, traveled to the small town of Moundsville to investigate the allegedly haunted West Virginia Penitentiary.
Right now we're here at West Virginia State Penitentiary. We're going to get started
little
in the cell block area.
toy
This area here is where they house most of the violent inmates.
Stop
In
making
1986,
sounds.
a brutal attack by a fellow inmate ended the life of prisoner Red Snyder. Many claim to have seen Red's ghost still walking the prison halls.
Red. My name's Josh. This is Rocky and Sean. They were talking about you earlier today, that one of your friends brutally murdered you right here in this cell. Can you see us? Let us know if you're in here.
And then whenever I stopped, it stopped. Then I asked.
Josh and Rocky Foreman head to the second floor cell block to do a spirit box session. They capture some very bizarre and unsettling responses.
Is this your cell? I'm no longer in prison. Where are you at if you're not in prison? Are you free?
What?
Can you still hear us?
What kind of thing did you use? Usually this thing is not that good, right?
Yes?
It's a radio
Can you
thing?
say Josh? Then say it. Say Josh. I heard you.
The Foreman brothers reunite on the prison's main floor and are walking down the dark hallway when suddenly they see this.
Josh Rocky heard that talk sound again down there.
Oh, did you see that? I caught that. Oh, Shadow. Shadow.
A dark, shadowy figure seems to just appear out of thin air at the end of the hallway, then walks out of sight.
This handle. Look how high that handle is.
Holy shit. My heart is racing.
Go stand by it, Sean. This handle.
You can clearly see on the video as Sean walks by, his shadow is cast on the inside wall.
The Paranormal Nightmare team tries to debunk this bizarre shadow figure, but they come up with no answers. So is this the ghost of one of the inmates who lost his life in the prison? You decide. Over on their YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series, you can check out more of the Foreman brothers and their paranormal investigations. Hider in the House. Chilean TikTok user Franco Villegas claims that lately odd supernatural activity has been occurring in his home. He says that he's seen unexplained shadows, experienced sleep paralysis, and most bizarre of all, he says that some unseen thing actually bit him on the back.
Oh.
Franco decides to set up a small CCTV camera to record himself as he sleeps.
Is it a dog? What's happening?
A blurry white figure seems to appear on camera. Oddly enough, whatever it is doesn't seem to upset or excite Franco's dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
continues to sleep through the entire incident.
This means the dog doesn't.
3 days later, Franco's bedsheet is pulled off by something. But it doesn't end there. 2 days later, on April 30th, Franco Villegas starts to hear knocking on his bedroom door.
Bueno, son las 1 de la mañana, casi. Y nada, para ser concreto, como ven, no tengo...
How many cats and dogs does this guy have? There's 3
música en
cats
el video porque...
and a dog.
Nada, me golpearon la puerta muy fuerte. Y estoy solo. Despertamos todos.
4 cats? Oh my god.
Y están todos muy fijos en la puerta, así que voy a mover la cámara apuntando hacia allá. Veremos mañana en la mañana o en la madrugada si capto algo.
So Franco changes the angle of the CCTV camera to point towards his door. 5 days go by without incident. But on May 5th, as Franco sleeps, his security camera catches something truly chilling.
Oh, this is fake. No.
The camera records what seems to be the pale face of a girl peeking into Franco's room as he sleeps.
Why is there never like a red-haired girl?
Franco asks his
Why is it
TikTok
always like a
viewers for
black-haired
advice on
girl?
what to do about the strange spirit that seems to haunt
Because
his
it
home.
looks creepier.
One viewer
Because of the
recommends an
Sadako.
odd sort of seance, saying that Franco should try talking to the spirit while holding a candle in front of a mirror.
Estoy solo acá en el baño. Bueno, me dijeron que he traído una vela y un espejo y iba a poder hablar con ella. Amiga, por favor, te pido que me dejes solo. Te lo pido, por favor. Ah, conchetumare.
Now, I'm certainly not saying that this footage is real, but what makes it more compelling is that Franco clearly shows that the bathtub is empty and that he's alone only seconds before the girl appears.
I mean, there's a cat in
One
the
night,
you
Franco
can
is
cut the
filming
video
one of his
for-
cats playing,
perfectly.
and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Hay ruido en el primer piso.
you just have a girl in your house? You have a roommate, and it's a girl. Just you're not alone. Just be happy with that. I wouldn't mind.
Hey! No way.
Just go your cute roommate.
So, is Franco Villegas' house truly haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can follow Franco's continuing story over on his TikTok page. Out of Step. TikTok user BetsAnAngel69 is a 44-year-old mother of 3 that mainly uses her TikTok account to keep up with her older children. One day, when looking across the street from where she lives, she notices a mysterious figure pacing back and forth. She took a video of it and shared it with one of her friends. The next day, the figure is back again. It paces back and forth for hours on end. Bet thinks that whoever it is might have a mental illness, which would explain the erratic behavior. She records again, and this time posts the video on TikTok to see what other people think.
Talia, get over here.
Look at this sneeze.
Can't even zoom in any closer.
Oh, excuse me.
You see it? It just walks back and forth, back
This is
and
creepy.
forth, back and forth.
In the comments on her TikTok, BetsAnAngel69 gets many questions about the history of the location.
Really, to
And
be.
some
I'll be
viewers
back.
even wonder if the event might be of a paranormal nature. Bet follows up with another video.
Okay, so everybody that's been kind of curious, this is the church that's directly across the street from my house that I was explaining. This is the area where we see that figure. It just walks back and forth every day, all day. Now, I've been over there a couple of times. As I walk up on it, there's just nothing there.
Now, whoever or whatever the figure might be, it seems that Bet's dog is a little freaked out as well.
It's okay, buddy.
When Bet sees the figure again, she decides to go take a look, but she's too scared to go alone. She brings her husband along, and they go to investigate.
My husband has agreed to walk me over and see what we can find.
I can't believe you talked me into this.
I'm sorry.
Well,
here's the spot.
I don't see anything.
No, I don't either. I mean, it's pretty full. Hello? Is anybody there? I'm so nervous. What was that?
I don't know.
Wait. Do you need help? This is the moment we turned and ran. I know it might not seem that scary on camera, but when we were up that close, it was so loud, and it was just this almost guttural scream. This is the moment we heard it and ran. You can kind of see us back there. And we took off. My poor husband was like, "F this." He kept looking back. I think at one point he was like, TikTok, I'm out of here, this is done.
Now, did Bets and Angel 69 capture a ghost stuck in a recurring loop? Could it just be some deranged person and nothing paranormal at all? Or is it all just a hoax?
Yeah, it could be just
Let me
some
know what you
guy.
think.
Which is creepy.
Check out
Actually,
Bets
I'd
and
rather
Angel's
it be
TikTok page
ghost
to follow her continuing
than a
story.
guy outside my house.
The Watcher. Ghost hunting channel Polish Paranormal TV explores an allegedly haunted building deep in the woods near the city of Katowice, Poland. A dark history surrounds the location. Only a month prior to the investigation, the burned body of a homeless man was discovered by an unsuspecting hiker. Since then, there have been rumors of weird and unexplained things happening to all who enter the abandoned house. Before Polish Paranormal TV start their investigation, they check the grounds to make sure that they are completely alone.
Zrobiliśmy już rekonesans. Jesteśmy totalnie sami. Nie ma tutaj nikogo oprócz nas. No, wchodzimy do środka. Dobra. Jak widzicie, budynek jednak jest trochę w średnim stanie. Tylko już w środku.
Once inside the house, they immediately begin to hear strange noises.
Jeżeli jesteś tutaj z nami, daj nam znać. Będziemy wiedzieć, że jesteś i odejdziemy. Każdy odejdzie w swoją stronę. Już tu więcej nie wrócimy. Czasem tak bywa w takich miejscach.
Now, the guys laugh it off at first, but things get a bit more serious when they get a direct response to a question.
Masz kolejną szansę, możesz się z nami skomunikować. Daj jakiś znak, że tutaj jesteś.
Why is there no one alone in there?
Kto tu jest?
What if there are more people and they just don't know about it?
Skąd to było?
Nie mam pojęcia.
Ale coś kurwa.
They keep hearing odd sounds around the house, but they can't find the source. But their YouTube viewers were shocked when they noticed this.
Kto tu jest?
What was that?
Kto tu jest?
Did you see it?
No.
The Polish ghost hunters didn't notice at the time or even point it out in their video. But someone seems to be walking around the corner just as they check the
Oh
staircase.
my god, there is someone.
Kto tu jest?
Do you not have shoes when you're a ghost? Like, the ghost not supposed to wear shoes? Why do they always have bare feet?
Nie, no bez jaj. Cisza.
It's like a rule. You're shoeless.
Idź do piwnicy.
Now, it certainly could just be a homeless man in the building that came to check out the noise. But again, I remind you, before the investigation, the Polish Paranormal TV crew inspected the entire building to make sure they were alone. So, what do you think? Is it a paranormal entity or just a wandering homeless man? Let me know down in the
Or
comments.
it's a lie.
a quiet
Actually, don't know. Maybe
voice.
it's not lie.
Popular YouTuber and paranormal explorer Ricky Velasquez frequently does live streams while exploring allegedly haunted locations in Mexico. In this live stream, Ricky and a female friend are exploring a haunted house in Ciudad Guzman, Mexico. They begin to hear what sounds like the voice of a little girl. They call out to the child, and that's when things get truly bizarre.
Niña. Chiquita.
¿Cómo te llamas? Ya vi.
Niña.
Espérate, aquí. ¿Escuchaste?
It's always like every time someone's calling the ghost, and then when the ghost replies, you're like, oh my god.
Hola. ¿Te podemos ver?
Niña.
¿Quieres que te veamos? Manifiéstate.
Niña.
Yo no voy a correr.
¿Cómo que se queja, pobrecita? Niña. Chiquita.
Déjanos verte, no te vamos a lastimar.
Chiquita.
She's gonna pick. She's gonna pick at the corner.
Yo no la veo.
¿Y si me asomo nada más yo?
She's not a little girl. Oh my god, that's a lady.
¿Ya la viste? ¿Ya la viste? ¿Ya la viste? La vieron.
So, did Ricky Velasquez capture the ghost of a little girl on his live stream? What do you think? You can see the full investigation over on Ricky Velasquez YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. To submit or suggest videos, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. And also for...
If I can easily predict it, I don't believe it's real.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Final entry. Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube channel Paranormies are contacted by an anonymous viewer named Richard. Richard explains that he found a mysterious
anonymous. Why is he
journal in
Richard?
his attic 6 months ago. And almost immediately, very odd things begin to happen around his rural farm home in Manitoba, Canada. Richard says he has no idea who the journal could have belonged to, but he believes that the notebook might have belonged to a mentally disturbed war veteran, as it describes in detail how the man has taken lives in the war. In an attempt to find answers to the unexplained activity in his home, Richard sets up several static cameras. He is shocked by what he captures.
That's way too much movement.
When the Paranormies team receives Richard's videos, they are eager to make plans to investigate his home. Richard agrees to let the paranormal investigators stay at his home for the next 2 nights. He gives Jordan and Johnny the strange journal and then leaves for 2 days. That night, the Paranormies sit down at the table in the kitchen and ask the unknown spirit to move a stack of cards. What happens next shocks them.
If there's anything, can you move these cards?
Just do something. Like, all you gotta do is just go like, I just do something with the cards.
That's not cards, that's a chair.
Oh, that freaked the out of me. What
yeah,
is
now
it?
it's leveled.
Level?
Now it's starting to say stuff.
A chair slides across the living room floor right in front of their eyes. So
The
Jordan
ghosts
decides
don't
to
know
do a
what cards
sensory
and what
deprivation
chair.
session and covers his eyes and ears as he listens to answers coming only through their spirit box. Meanwhile, Johnny asks whoever might be haunting the home to give them a sign. And he gets one.
Let us know.
Hi, girl. Welcome. Thank you very much for the jump scare.
Thank you. Oh, my hands are shaking.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Jordan.
I thought he was wearing a duck mask. It wasn't a duck mask. It was a hat.
What? Okay, what happened?
I was standing here.
Ah, why are you
filming,
bonking
and then
me?
it just opened up. Let us know you're here.
I'm having a brain damage.
Thank you. Oh, my hands are shaking.
Just as the homeowner Richard experienced, a kitchen cabinet door suddenly flings open
Oh, you didn't
on its
Shakespeare?
own. The two friends decide to set up a static camera in the kitchen and leave two motion-activated dolls and a piano mat in the rooms downstairs.
Whoa, that's a
Then
long
they head
nap.
up to the second
That's a
floor to
full night's
investigate
sleep.
Richard's bedroom. This room is right below the attic where
I
the
hope you
creepy
enjoyed
journal
the
was
nap.
found. What happens next is downright chilling.
Welcome.
Reason.
Reason?
Did you have? What reason did you have?
How are you doing? What? I
No.
look great, I think.
Way.
I can't look scary.
Oh, holy It just flicked the light on.
Thank you, Cameron 4K. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
Isn't it kind of strange that? Whoa.
How are you doing?
Isn't it kind of strange that? Whoa. Isn't it kind of strange that? Whoa.
The upstairs light turns on by itself, and the team
Morning.
hears the piano mat playing a few
I hope you had
tunes
a
on
good
its
night
own
sleep.
downstairs. They have no idea that their static camera down below just captured a dark mass moving through the kitchen right where the piano mat is. Now, no
You
one
took 10
was
hours
downstairs,
sleep and then 6-hour
and the
nap?
guys have no explanation for this creepy dark shadow figure.
Oh, that's a lot of
Could it
sleep.
be the owner of the journal that was found in the attic? Is Richard's home truly haunted? Or is something else very strange going on here? I highly recommend that you watch Paranormy's 2-part series over on their channel, because there are even more strange and terrifying moments caught on camera at Richard's farm.
Is that firewood?
That's my secrets. What kind of secrets?
Oh my god.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Something wicked. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan, Yasuke, and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store traveled to what is known to be an extremely haunted location in Hiroshima
and told her it
Prefecture,
was
Japan.
It's like spoiled, so I threw
Hidden
it
in the
away.
mountains here, there's a
one
mysterious
of my
tall
secrets.
Western-style ruin that sort of looks like a medieval castle. No one knows why this odd structure was built, or why it ended up being completely abandoned. Locals and curious visitors tell strange stories about the ghost of a woman wearing a dark cape. They claim that the dark figure looks like a witch. The Clip Store team begin their investigation outside, completely in awe of the strange Western-style exterior. That's when cameraman Daichan notices something truly bizarre.
ここで全部行ったところかな。
正面に。
君はなやっぱ。
いや、ここすごいね、ここから見ると。
鉄格子で全部が窓が覆われてるのが気持ち悪い。
いや、確かにね。
Why don't you Darren bar so high up?
なんか、今上に人影あったぞ。
It's a little hard to see, but Daichan's camera barely captures what appears to be someone quickly moving away from the edge of the roof, almost as if someone or something is watching them from above. The team splits up as they each investigate one of the 3 floors inside the abandoned structure. Investigator Yasuke finds an old TV on the 2nd floor and sits down to listen and wait, just to see if he experiences anything remotely paranormal. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Gotcha!
洋介さんだ。
大ちゃんガッチャンなんか触られたは上おったろ今
Ew. There was hair. That was fake, but still cool. You could see hair on the in shadow.
大ちゃんの横に人がおったって。
Oh, come on,
大ちゃんのこっち側に人がおったって。しかも俺体触られたと検証しよったんやんか。この辺トンってされたんよ。
Yasuke claims that something pushed hard against his shoulder, knocking him backwards and nearly making him fall. He runs up to the staircase and yells to his team members. And to his horror, he sees something lurking over Daichan's shoulder, up on the top floor. Yasuke screams to warn him, but whatever it is has just disappeared into thin air. Could this be the spirit of the woman that locals claim to have been seen inside the abandoned building? Did the ghost hunters capture evidence of the paranormal? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire video over on the Japanese YouTube channel, Clip Store. Then there's a creepy doll.
A creepy
Jim
doll?
Frasina and his wife Emma decide to go on a trip to Savannah, Georgia for the weekend and stay at the allegedly haunted 1790 Inn. The old hotel dates back to, you guessed it, 1790. And it's had thousands of guests and many ghost stories over the years. One of the spirits that is said to haunt the inn is that of young Emma, a bride of an arranged marriage who fell deeply in love with a sailor on leave from his ship. Emma is said to have tragically passed away after a very mysterious fall from the third-floor window. Another ghost that people believe to haunt the old inn is that of a little boy named Thaddeus. Now, not much is known about Thaddeus other than that he seems to have a fascination for pennies, which he leaves lying around throughout the hotel. So, Jim Frasina and his wife begin to hear strange sounds in their hotel room, and Jim decides to leave a static camera up and recording during the night as they sleep. When the couple reviews the captured footage, they are shocked.
Why does that hotel room has a doll in it? That's so weird. How would you have that?
Another night, and the couple is again fast asleep when just outside their room, a small doll belonging to the hotel becomes an object of pure terror.
She just looks in the camera. Why does the hotel have a doll though? Are they gonna explain that? Is it a haunted hotel? Are they like advertise it like that?
The doll slowly moves its little head forward, defying both logic and gravity. Even creepier, after the doll seems to take a look around, it then moves its head back, returning to its resting state. Some say that if you watch the doll's face closely, you can even see its eyes seem to come alive. Jim and his wife believe that they captured true paranormal evidence during their stay at the Haunted Inn in Savannah, Georgia. But what do you think? Paranormal or not?
Still don't know why they have a doll in
to
their
decide. Meanwhile, on TikTok. Now this next video is a bit of a mystery. It was posted to Reddit but quickly deleted. The original is said to have come from TikTok, and I've tried to find the original source on this video, but I just didn't have any luck. I have no idea who the people in the video are, or even what the location is for that matter. All I know is that the video pretty much speaks for itself, and it's definitely very strange.
Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy el pan de cada día. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres acá? ¿Qué quieres? Dime qué quieres. ¿Qué se te perdió?
What is
¿Nos
it?
quieres hacer daño? ¿Nos quieres hacer más daño?
Mira, mira, de nuevo.
Lárgate. Lárgate.
Is it just a shadow?
En nombre
Para
de
que no me digas que no hay
nuestro
fantasmas
Señor
luego.
Jesucristo, te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Ay, Diosito lindo. ¡Uy, qué fue! Creo que se va y se viene, ¿ah?
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea.
O para que no me digas que no hay fantasmas en mi casa.
Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra. Danos hoy el pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas.
Es un duende.
Perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. Y no nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén.
Ay, Diosito lindo.
¿Qué quieres? No te tengo miedo.
Hi Nixie, welcome. How are you doing?
¿Qué quieres?
Welcome, welcome.
Mira,
¿Qué
regresa.
quieres? Ven.
How have you been?
¿Qué quieres? Hiciste mucho daño en mi casa.
It's just a shadow. Let it be. Oh my
¿Qué
god.
quieres?
Poor shadow.
¿Qué quieres? Dime qué es lo que quieres.
Why does she ask that? She's like preaching the Bible to it.
En el nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo te
So
ordeno
it can't
que te
speak, and then
vayas
she's
de
like,
mi
"What
casa.
do you
Te ordeno
want?
que te
The
vayas
thing
a
is
donde
already
te
dead."
Lárgate.
A dark shadow-like mass seems to manifest in the corner of an empty room, and then just as quickly disappears into thin air, only to reappear again milliseconds later. The unexplained shadow continues to do this disappearing act as a very angry lady just kind of screams at it, and then suddenly kicks it. Now, I have no idea what happens next, but whatever that black mass is, this angry woman ain't having it.
No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo.
It follows. So over a year ago, I featured the story of Nick Cimino, who at the time shared his horrifying paranormal experiences on TikTok. Nick says that his home has always been somewhat haunted. Then one day he found a strange bag hidden in the wall of his house that contained old 1960s patient IDs. Even creepier, the patient IDs belonged to former
I would be
residents of
scared
the
of that
Kings
lady
Park
if I was a
Psychiatric
demon.
Hospital near Nick's home in Long Island, New York. After Nick found these old patient IDs, the paranormal activity in his house just seemed to intensify.
Okay guys, the lights just started flickering again. This creaked open, and I've been trying to see what the heck is going on. It's literally insane, and I keep hearing things all the time. Like what? This is... Oh my god, what is going on?
This is a giant house.
The sink is on. I literally hear the sink. What is going on? What is this?
The way the house is
Hello?
built is so weird.
Now, what makes Nick's story very unique is the fact that he's not alone in experiencing these frightening paranormal events. Not only has his family witnessed this strange supernatural activity, but Nick works at a local frozen yogurt shop, and most of his co-workers
I want a frozen
have
yogurt.
also experienced bizarre events that they simply cannot explain.
Like, this is not a joke. Oh my god.
Yeah. Imagine if it's an old house. Where the fuck did the music come from? I feel like the old house will just make noises randomly anyway.
Oh my god, literally no one f***ing here. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
This is what we're dealing with.
Oh my god, yeah, what the f***? Bro, Nick, did you f***ing do this on purpose?
I-
You f***ing fake ass. No, I'm gonna beat the out of your Nick.
Stop! You're literally... Are you...
No, wait, no. Nah.
No.
Wait. I'll
Now,
enjoy
with
your
the last
coke,
year of
guess.
illness that is still spreading around the world,
I don't
Nick's
have
home
any.
state of New York was hit
So don't
very
tell me
hard.
that.
So Nick has been pretty quiet on social media. Thankfully, Nick says that things are finally getting a bit better. But he says that the paranormal activity just never stopped. One night, Nick is at
Stop.
work with his
I wanna
coworker
hear
as they
that.
prepare to close the store. Strange things start to happen once again.
Okay,
Water.
guys. Oh,
I'm
Canadian
out of
Star. We're gonna mess with the ghost tonight. I just wanted to
water
update
now.
my TikTok and Instagram people. So I just started TikTok again. We're gonna do some like, I don't know, I don't want to call it summoning, but we're gonna see what we can do tonight.
I do have
and
line,
mess
though.
with some
That's cool.
ghosties. Some ghosties. Manifesting, we're gonna have an experience. Okay. Strong.
Yeah.
So this has been going on for the last 15 minutes. We were talking to the spirit,
He's so
and I guess we
funny.
gave it too much energy, and now things are getting worse. She thinks I'm somehow messing with her, but we are so behind on closing. Like we have to still clean so much stuff. No, and they just won't stop. Like the spirits won't give us a break right now. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm literally out of breath. I'm so
I want
so
frozen
nervous right
yogurt
now.
so badly.
Okay, so this
This
is what we
makes me
deal with here at
hungry.
Squirrels. It's currently 11:18 and we're still not home. And okay, there was a sound right there, and I guarantee I just saw a shadow. I hope I caught that. See? I don't get it. Is there a reason that you're doing this right now?
Dude, the lights are just here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, this is our main panel.
Okay, it stopped.
Okay, chill. Okay, so this is what I... No way. Bro, like, I just caught that literally right in front of me. I literally just caught that in front of me. No one is here. It's even just... Okay, come to the front now. Come on. Yeah, you... Okay. See, this is what I don't like. I hear footsteps from the attic right now. I'm literally still hearing it.
I literally just saw a shadow.
A shadow where?
That's like down the wall.
What's going on? Okay, now music's on. Nicole, come here. This is... Okay.
Hi. Welcome.
Okay, so this is what I mean.
I mean, I'd rather be in a ice cream shop, I guess. But frozen yogurt is not the worst thing you can be at.
I don't understand this.
It's at
I
least
really
not
don't.
school, you know?
Oh my god. 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 Okay, we need to get the lights on. Please come with me. Please come with me. Please go to the switch. Go to the main panel. Just go to the main panel. Okay, turn them on. Turn them on. Turn them on.
There are flickering lights, unexplained sounds, objects falling, and music that turns on completely on its own. But later, when Nick looks back at the footage, he discovers something even more disturbing. When he pans his phone to look at the security camera live feed, a white translucent figure can be seen moving behind the store's front counter. Nick says that he has no idea
Yes,
who
it did.
or what
There's no way this was
could
real.
be. He says he's a bit
They were
spooked
way
by the whole
too.
experience,
They were having too much
but he
fun.
plans to continue
Just
filming
scared.
his supernatural encounters. To watch all of Nick's creepy experiences, you can find him on his TikTok page and YouTube channel, Nick Cimino 68. Almost a year ago now, I featured the story of TikTok user Bailey Burcham, who works as an operations manager at the allegedly haunted Pasadena Theater in California. The theater was opened back in 1924 by a man named Gilmore Brown. Brown died in the 1960s, but it is said that his ghost still roams the theater to this day. Another spirit that is said to haunt the theater is that of a weeping woman who goes by the name Lenore. Some visitors claim to have seen her, and many have heard her distressing sobs echoing throughout the dark theater. One night when Bailey is
There was
completely alone in the
suggestions.
empty building, he captures something downright chilling.
Alright guys, so I work at this old theater and been hearing a noise. It's a really beautiful theater, as you can see, if you can see it at all. But I keep hearing a noise in here and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so just double checking, but I wanted to film it just in case. There's the ghost light. It's a light we keep on for ghosts, for people who still remain here and whatnot. And what the f? What is that?
What What is it?
Hold on, let me get a better look.
Oh, it's a guy.
Shocked TikTok viewers believe the apparition standing on the theater's old private balcony to be the ghost of the theater's founder, Gilmore Brown. Now, almost a year has passed since that video, and operations manager Bailey was never able to capture anything like this again. That is, until one night when the theater's alarm is triggered and Bailey sets out to investigate. He records what he describes as, quote, "the scariest thing that has ever happened to me."
What's up, y'all? As always, if the sensor gets tripped, I film it just in case we see anything. So here we go. It's 9 p.m. on a Saturday. This is my life. So I'm walking through the main stage. Here, I'll flip it. Okay. Ghost light is on.
I'm in my eyes so
Hello?
hard.
Okay.
Ow! Ow!
A man and woman almost seem to materialize from the haze, standing
Okay, I see
in the
two
upper
shadows. I
balcony.
wouldn't
They seem
say
to be
see a
staring
man
down
and a
toward the
woman.
stage,
Okay, maybe I say a
watching
woman.
Bailey. Now, some TikTok viewers wondered why
they
Bailey would
holding
cut his
hands?
video instead of
Are they
showing what
holding
happens next. In another video, he explains.
Okay, let's answer some questions. First off, thank you for checking in. I am safe. Nothing happened to me. Secondly, the reason that video cuts off is because I shut it off. The second that I noticed something up there, it took me a second, I started to zoom. The second that I noticed figures up there, I shut it off and walked out.
Why?
We went in to search, we didn't find anybody. But if someone snuck in, they definitely didn't leave any evidence of it, and they got out quick without me noticing. So, I don't have an explanation for this. I'm sure there is one. I'm not a ghost hunter. I don't know what I'm doing. I just work here.
So did Bailey capture the ghosts of founder Gilmore Brown and the crying lady Lenore? Let me know what you think.
Then you should keep
the
it.
house where no one lives.
The Hawaii
Carl
ghost
and
is a
Nancy
good
from the
ghost.
YouTube channel Hunting the Haunted are investigating a long-abandoned house in the middle of the woods in Titusville, Florida. According to neighbors, the house is so haunted that no one will live there. The home has sat empty for over 40 years. As the husband and wife investigative team are exploring the house, Nancy picks up something very odd on a thermal imaging camera. A very cold spot in the middle of the room that almost resembles a face, but then quickly disappears, and things just get creepier.
What?
Lock the door.
Carl heads to the car to retrieve a flashlight, and Nancy says, "Lock the door." But some other strange male voice seems to answer back, whispering, "Yeah," from somewhere nearby. But Nancy didn't hear this voice at the time, only when the clip was played back later. Now, Hunting the Haunted ended their investigation soon after this, and a few days later, they uploaded the footage to their YouTube channel. But they were shocked when their subscribers watching the video spotted something truly bizarre. Something that Carl and Nancy had completely missed.
I think something's upstairs. Look at that. I'm getting activity.
I'm not staring at you. I'm staring at my screen. Yeah, we're getting a face reveal at 200 or 2,000 followers. Depends on which one we reach first.
Did you see it? Just as Carl's EMF meter is picking up a signal and acting strangely, he seems to capture a bizarre shadow figure in the reflection of the window in the room. Now, this couldn't be Carl, as the angle is just all wrong. Also, Carl is turning his head and body as he films, but the shadowy figure just stays in the same position.
Looks like
So
it's
just
something on
what
the
did
window.
Hunting the Haunted catch in this allegedly very haunted house? You decide. Check out more creepy paranormal investigations over on their YouTube channel, Hunting the Haunted. Thanks so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram, here, on Twitter.
No.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera dancing with the dead. 11 years ago, Tony Noguera recorded a short video of his son Elijah dancing to a Green Day song that was playing on their TV. He uploaded the video to his YouTube channel, and for years the
Yeah,
video
this
went
one
mostly
good.
unnoticed.
There's like
That
one
is,
good in
until Tony's footage was shared
15
on Reddit,
maybe.
and hundreds of Reddit users agreed on
Those
one
are old
thing.
as well. I watched all the new
There's
ones.
something truly bizarre
But I feel like the old
going
ones are
on in
better
this
than new
video.
ones. The new ones are so repetitive. Wait, I watched this video. I think.
Elijah, hey, like this. Elijah, look it. Hey. Elijah, go like this. Were you dancing to some Green Day? Dance, go.
Did you see it? Right behind little Elijah, what looks like the dark, shadowy figure of a child can be seen. Just kind of standing there, watching the family.
Old ones as well.
few
There's a lot
seconds
of
later,
edited ones.
and the child
but some old
disappears.
ones are at least like very creative.
Even
The new ones
creepier,
are
right
mostly
after the
repetitive.
small shadowy figure is seen,
Like there's like
a
three
strange, unexplained
things that
childlike
happens.
giggle
There's either
can be
someone peeking
heard.
from the corner, there's someone's hand peeking from the corner, or there's like a shadow floating. Or someone's talking to an invisible person, but they like think they see them, but on camera
Now, I
there's no
reached out
one.
to Tony Noguera personally, and he says that he has no idea who or what this unexplained figure might be. But he says his house does have a very creepy history. Tony's house is inside a gated community in Reno, Nevada, and the property on which the neighborhood was built used to be an old graveyard back in the 1960s. So could this creepy apparition be the ghost of a child buried on the community grounds long ago? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Really haunted. Lee from the YouTube channel Really Haunted says that his house in England is a hotspot for strange paranormal activity. For over 2 years, Lee and his family have witnessed and captured terrifying events caught on static cameras that are set up throughout their home. Now, if you're a longtime Nuke Stop 5 viewer, you've probably seen some of Lee's scary poltergeist moments in my videos. And well, things have only gotten worse. Late one night, Lee is fast asleep in bed when his hallway and bedroom static cameras capture something downright chilling.
Downright chilling. No mist. What's making a sound? A door? They're just playing with a lamp for hours. It got tired for a second there.
A shadow figure seems to slowly rise from the floor in the hallway and then inexplicably zooms upwards into the ceiling. Lee says that whatever this strange shape was, it actually knocked open the attic door. The sounds you hear in the video are the attic door being violently pushed open.
Why does it
and
look
then
like a
just
lady in a
moved
dress?
around. Then later, we cut to Lee's bedroom, and now whatever is in the attic seems to be moving Lee's overhead lamp around. But things get even weirder, because a few days later, Lee's wife Stacy is home and fast asleep in bed when she experiences something absolutely terrifying.
They both sleep on their bellies. Oh my god, they both psychopath. No wonder.
the ghosts are following them.
Did you see it? Now this one is a little hard to catch, but when the footage is sped up, you can clearly see another unexplained shadowy mass slowly floating towards Stacy
I'm just saying,
before it
that's
violently
not normal,
yanks her
okay?
hair. Surprisingly, this seemingly painful incident didn't wake her, and Stacy says she doesn't remember any of it. After viewing the footage, the couple was understandably pretty freaked out. Lee says that this is the most terrifying footage that he has ever caught, because it seems that whatever is haunting his home is becoming more and more violent and aggressive. I highly recommend that you check out all of Lee's paranormal experiences over on his YouTube channel, Really Haunted. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Things in the Woods. This next mysterious video was sent to the popular Japanese YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. They explained that there was no extra information attached to the email in which the video file was shared. They tried reaching out to the sender, but they got no reply back. In the video, a man appears to be walking through the woods, seemingly looking for someone. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
I feel like you would. I feel like you would definitely wake up if someone yank your head like that.
誰かいますか?
I've seen those guys' videos low. Ew, what is that? You're the Slenderman. Why does it look like something's on fire? Check the trees, there might be a note.
In the distance, what appears to be a tree branch can be seen moving bizarrely on its own, and shortly after, the man spots two translucent things walking out of the dark forest. One large figure and one small. Now, some people in Fourth Wall's comment section suspect that the man might be looking for someone inside the infamous Aokigahara forest, the same forest where many Japanese men and women take their own lives. But what do you think? You can watch many more creepy videos of strange ghostly sightings over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. Viewer videos. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Rocky reached out to me about a video his sister took at their family home in South Florida. Rocky claims that their home might be haunted as the family has witnessed their TV turning on by itself, glasses suddenly breaking, and the voice of an older man coming from somewhere inside their house. Even stranger, Rocky claims that they have seen glimpses of strange shadow figures throughout the house. Rocky says that their home is in a bit of a bad neighborhood where many horrible crimes have taken place. He says that he wonders if their home could have been the site of some tragic event that caused the haunting. One day, Rocky's sister Jay believes she saw yet another shadow figure in the bathroom of their house and begins to record with her phone. What she captures is truly bizarre.
Why is it like 1 frame per second? What?
Did you see it? As Jay is playfully switching back and forth between her phone's selfie and front camera, she catches what appears to be a very strange shadow right behind her brother. Now, when analyzing this footage, it should be noted that Rocky is holding a large cup in his right hand, virtually eliminating the possibility that this strange shadow might be his own arm. At the speed that the shadow flies upwards, it seems very unlikely that Rocky would be throwing his beverage up like that. There's also nothing behind Rocky that could explain the sudden appearance and disappearance of the shadow. There's only a teddy bear. So just what is this?
Dementor. What is it?
This next creepy video was sent in to me by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer who has a family member who works at the Huntington County Historical Museum in Indiana. The Huntington Museum is home to a collection of Indiana historical artifacts and sits right next to the Old Town Railroad track. And to me, I'm just saying, ancient historical artifacts plus building near creepy old railroad equals it's probably haunted. But let's take a closer look. One day when the museum is closed and empty, the security camera motion detector is triggered by something. When the staff checks the footage, they are shocked by what they find.
I'm supposed to be seeing something. I'm looking really hard.
A dark mass can be seen darting towards the staircase in the back, and then quickly disappearing back into the darkness. Now, some might say that this is simply a digital glitch, and that this figure is maybe just a person moving too quickly for the camera to pick up clearly. However, note that at the exact same moment, a car passes by the glass door nearby, and the car can be seen in pretty crisp detail. But as for the dark mass, there are no visual details at all. It's just an odd, shapeless black mist. Even creepier, the shadow figure is very small, about the size of a young child. But what do you think? Is the Huntington Museum haunted? You decide.
I don't know.
Good friends Jay and Gino are hanging out, having a few drinks at Jay's home in England. Then this happens.
Why does he look dead? Where's the other friend? Oh. Did the glass blow up?
Jay's CCTV camera captures the moment when one of the glasses sitting on the table mysteriously shatters into pieces. Now, Jay has no explanation for this creepy event, but a few days later, and things just get weirder.
Oh my god, the glasses are haunted.
You know.
This time, the two friends both witness another glass explode on the table right in front of them. Jay explained in his email that he's experienced a few other strange things, but nothing worth a concern. Now, honestly, I'm not exactly sure what's causing Jay's glasses to just randomly explode. Is it paranormal? Or does the glassware manufacturer just need to do a product recall on Jay's shitty glasses? You decide.
Sitting on the same couch?
After school,
no questions.
Paranormal investigator Crisel Luna gets the unique chance to investigate a very old public school in Mexico that is said to be haunted. Now, most allegedly haunted locations that I talk about on this channel have long been abandoned or deserted, but this particular school is still in use. In fact, the old school building is only temporarily shut down because of the current health situation around the world. So shortly after her arrival, Crisel interviews a woman named Isabel who has worked as a cleaner and caretaker at the school for many years. Isabel claims to have seen bizarre shadows walking the school hallways and has heard strange unexplained noises throughout the building. She explains that the school was founded by a teacher named Magana, a man who lost his life inside one of the school's classrooms. Locals say that they see his ghost walking the school grounds very often at around 5 in the afternoon. And it is said that he picks up chairs and smashes them against the floor in anger. Crisel is joined by her friend Melissa as they start their investigation inside the classroom where the teacher Magana is said to have passed away. When Crisel asks for a sign, things take a very bizarre turn.
Y con todo respeto, a mí me gustaría pedirle, de verdad, con todo respeto, a su energía, por todo lo que se dice, porque se dice que él habita aquí, porque se dice que todavía lo ven aquí, que todavía él avienta cosas con mucho enojo, como nos contaba la señora Isabel. ¿Por qué? No lo sabemos, pero sí, de verdad, a mí me gustaría pedir algo, una manifestación de su energía, si es que él estuviera aquí, de verdad, sé que estoy jugando tal vez con fuego, pero nadie entra aquí de noche y yo estoy haciéndolo hoy porque quiero saber. Ay, ahí se escucha algo. Ay, ¿qué fue? Se está escuchando algo. ¿Tú viste, Melissa? No, algo se está moviendo. Pero muy leve. Ay, no manches, es este mesabanco. Ay,
I'm blind, I can see.
Se está moviendo, ven. ¿Este fue el que se movió? Sí. Híjole.
One of the classroom's desks suddenly begins to move on its own. Could it be that the ghost of teacher Magaña is moving it? Maybe trying to pick it up and throw it to the floor?
No, he was supposed to throw it to the floor.
Either way, the
where's that?
movement is very slight.
Show me how he
After
throws
this
it to
scary
the
experience,
floor.
Grisel and Melissa head over to investigate a different classroom inside the old school building that they believe is haunted by the child ghosts of former students. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Puedo sentir mucho más frío, de verdad se los digo, mucho más frío que en el otro salón, que es donde murió el profesor. Se siente helado y no sé por qué, muchísimo más baja la temperatura aquí. Y ¿sabes qué? ¿Qué pienso, Melissa? De verdad es como si aquí hubiera niños, no sé, el alma de un niño o de varios niños, porque tal vez uno de ellos o varios que vinieron, porque es una escuela muy vieja, ya perdieron la vida, y puede ser también que ellos vengan aquí por... ¡Ay, se movió este libro! ¡Ay, no manches! Hijo, se acaba de mover. Vente. No hay que tocarlo.
A school book moves on its own, giving both Grisel and Melissa a bit of a fright, but they continue their investigation. When they find the school's library, they also find something terrifying.
Vamos a entrar. Este parece que es como una biblioteca. ¿Será, Meli? ¿Una biblioteca? Parece ser una biblioteca. Vean cómo hay poquitos libros. Tampoco son muchos. Estamos hablando. Ahí hay algunos más que están arrumbados. Pero es una escuela. Miren, ahí se ve la luz prendida de la oficina que les decía, justamente a la que no podemos pasar, ¿no? Pero vamos a... ¡Ah!
Wait.
Se vio algo. Ay, Dios mío, no. No, a ver, no podemos salir por aquí. A ver. No se puede. A ver, espérate con él. Ay. Híjole, de verdad. No, yo no puedo. Alguien está aquí. Ay, no sé. Dios mío.
Grisel and Melissa are shocked when they see a dark figure walking the hallway right outside of the library. But when they look into the hall, there's no one there. The mysterious shadow figure has just disappeared into thin air. So is the old school haunted by the restless spirit of teacher Magaña? And could the ghosts of former students be haunting the empty
throw in the
classrooms?
chair.
You let me know what you
I'm
think.
disappointed. I didn't get
You
what
can
I
watch
was
this
promised.
entire investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Grisel Luna. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram
There's
here,
more.
Twitter here.
And then that will be the last one.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Magnolia Hotel. The Magnolia Hotel in Seguin, Texas is said to be extremely haunted by multiple ghosts. The hotel was built in 1840, and over its 180-year history, many people have passed away inside its walls, some even taking their own lives. The current owners of the hotel, Jim and Aaron Getty, claim to have experienced intense paranormal activity while living there, and many of the hotel guests have captured ghostly images of spirits that haunt the hotel. One of the most active spirits in the hotel is said to be that of a 12-year-old girl named Emma. Oddly enough, Emma never even stayed in the Magnolia Hotel, but the man who violently took her life did live there. In 1874, a man named Wilhelm Faust horribly ended little Emma's life using an axe. Wilhelm was still staying at the Magnolia Hotel when he was caught and executed for his crime. It is said that both the angry spirit of Wilhelm and the gentle child ghost Emma are both forever trapped inside the Magnolia Hotel. Paranormal investigators Colin and Peyton from the YouTube channel The Paranormal Files
Those hair
traveled to the Magnolia
Oh my
Hotel
God.
to do an
That looked
investigation
like a
at
wig
the
for a second.
allegedly haunted inn. They experienced something truly bizarre.
That was right behind me.
Yeah, that's odd.
That's where they said that thing likes to whistle in here.
Do you listen to fireworks?
Yeah, Liz. That's not a gun.
I think gun is louder.
Oh, it actually does. It does sound like a gun
That's
a
a
little
gun.
bit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Probably coming from literally right there.
They hear the unexplained sounds of knocking and possible gunfire while exploring the hotel rooms. However, it's what they didn't hear at the time that is absolutely chilling.
I'm gonna sit down for a second too before we go to the unfinished part. Kill the lights.
Yeah.
Guys, I know it's kind of boring. Guys, I know it's kind of. Guys, I know.
The voice of what sounds like a young girl can be heard saying the eerie word, Mommy. Now, if that wasn't creepy enough, the owners of the Magnolia Hotel actually caught what they believed to be the same young girl, little Emma, on one of their static cameras. The camera is set up in the room where the ghost of Emma has reportedly been seen and heard the
Bring the
most.
creepiest
They call it
toys
the quote,
ever.
children's room. One day they leave a bunch of balls and toys for Emma to play with. And then this happens.
The balls are moving.
Balls on the floor mysteriously seem to just start rolling around on their own. But what's most bizarre about this footage is the strange shadow figure that follows right after the
The dress
unexplained
moved
movement.
as well.
Could it be that the spirit of little Emma
The
is
dress
playing with the toys? Is the Magnolia Hotel haunted by the ghosts of the people who
balls are
lost their
moving, the
lives
dress are
inside its
moving.
walls? Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch Colin and Peyton's entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, The Paranormal Files. And you can find more spooky evidence and photos over on the Magnolia Hotel's Facebook page. Viewer videos. In this next segment, I'm very happy to feature some extremely creepy videos that were sent to me directly via email by Nukes Top 5 viewers. First up, this video was sent in by Dex, who claims that one of his friends has been going on apartment viewings in the hopes of finding a new place to live. His friend recorded one of the empty apartments so he could look back at the footage later to help him decide. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked by what he finds.
What did you find? What's everything so green? It doesn't look like an apartment, it looks like a hospital or something.
Did you see it? While recording, Dex's friend thinks he sees something out of the corner of his eye.
I might
a
be
dark
wrong,
shadow-like figure standing
but
at
it's
the
very
end
that
of the
shadow-like
hallway.
figure.
But when he
I
pans
feel like
back,
I've seen that before.
nothing there. So did Dex's friend
I
capture a
was
ghost
looking
on
for
camera?
stuff.
And could it be
Creepy
that the
things.
apartment is empty for a reason?
The
I
shape
leave it
of
up to you to decide.
looks familiar for some reason.
This next video was emailed to me by Connor from Corpus Christi, Texas. In his email, he explains that his cousin is awakened in the middle of the night when a stranger suddenly approaches his Ring doorbell. The doorbell camera records as things take a very creepy turn.
Hey guys, I swear to you in all my life, I swear I mean you no harm. No, please, I mean you no harm. Doggy. Can you please come outside and let me know I'm alive? I don't know what's going on. No, God, I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I swear I'm gonna live.
That's so
Someone's
creepy.
in here. Guys, please come outside, please. Oh, no, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I ain't gonna come outside.
This is really scary. They are. They're so like. This is.
The man who
this
rang
is
the
too
doorbell
real.
is odd and erratic as he pleads for them to open the door and let him inside.
I honestly rather have a ghost in my
Understandably, they
house.
don't answer the door, and the man eventually walks away defeated, loudly yelling, "I'm not dead." Connor's cousin has no idea what happened to the man, and the scary event remains a mystery. But I'd guess some chemical substances were probably involved. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great,
What's
contact
with you
me
and
at
yaoi
ghost5@gmail.com. Visits to the funeral home. Chinese ghost hunter and popular live streamer Xiao Long is back with another scary adventure at a creepy abandoned funeral home in Jinjiao City, China. Local legend says that restless souls unable to move on after their deaths have found themselves trapped inside the funeral home, eternally doomed to haunt the lonely abandoned building forever. Locals say the home is cursed. But as always, none of that stops our boy Xiao Long. He travels to the abandoned funeral home completely alone. As he's exploring outside the building, he stumbles upon an old abandoned hearse that was once used to transport bodies. What happens next is truly bizarre.
The car is moving.
Xiaolong fans love the creepy live stream and demand that he return to the haunted funeral home for yet another visit. As always, he broadcasts his investigation live as
That
he
would have been
explores
the
a
butt
different
of a
area of
garden.
the building. As you might suspect, it did not go well.
哎呦我操你妈呀！我去你妈的！我操！
What did he say?
他妈的，这是放尸体了！我操！
I guess so. I guess it's like showing your butt as a car. More like spreading your butt cheeks. Considering you can see inside.
我操！我操你妈！我对不起。
Xiaolong is horrified when he discovers that the area was actually used to store human bodies. Even though he's starting to freak out a bit, he returns to the crematorium carrying what he says is a protective amulet. He finds an old oven, and that's when he sees something absolutely horrifying.
操你妈！
Someone's gonna pick. Someone's gonna pick. Someone already picking? I can tell.
A terrifying pale face seems to rise up through the oven's air vent and then disappears back into the darkness. Could this be one of the souls that are said to be trapped inside the funeral home? I leave it to you to decide.
You can watch this entire exploration and many more creepy videos over on Xiaolong's YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Michael says that he started experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in his home after he played around with a Ouija board at a friend's
It
house.
didn't look like a face, that was
He
a
says that he
face.
believes that he might have accidentally summoned a demonic entity that followed him home. In an attempt to record himself and explain what's been going on, he's interrupted by something very creepy.
So I've had a lot of weird stuff been happening lately, and I can't.
Why is the camera so laggy?
Hello?
A child's voice can be heard, yet Michael claims he has no children. He says he doesn't know where
So
the
he
mysterious
claims.
voice could have possibly come from. So Michael decides to set up static cameras all around his home in the hopes of
There's a
capturing
cat.
more proof of the
Maybe it was a
paranormal
cat.
activity
Sometimes
that
cats
has
sound
been
like kids.
terrorizing him. When he looks back at the footage from his kitchen camera, he's shocked.
Oh, he has two cats. Oh my god. The ghost doesn't like the cat.
Michael and his girlfriend Heather decide to do another Ouija board session, this time to try to get answers as to what is going on. But things take a terrifying turn.
H. E.
He's gonna say hell or hello. Maybe he wants to say. Never mind. Hero.
E.
Here. Oh.
Here. Oh my god. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Oh my god, I don't want to do I want to just.
I'm freaked out now. Oh no.
What happened?
Hold on.
Was that upstairs? What's with the camera quality? Oh my god. Why is it so blurry? Oh my god, no!
Something violently crashes to the ground right next to Heather, and then they both hear a loud sound coming from upstairs. When they look up the staircase, someone or something that they can't see comes charging down the stairs at them. So is Michael's house haunted by a demonic entity? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. TikTok user Roche Bananas is working the night shift as a security guard on a reservation in Saskatchewan, Canada, when she and her coworker see something very strange.
When we work night security 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and we see something coming at us at midnight.
Who is it? Raylan! Yeah.
TikTok user Roche Bananas claims she has
Wait,
no
let's see.
idea what she recorded that night and is pretty spooked by the creepy encounter.
Wait, I don't
Many
see it.
concerned TikTok viewers
Oh, I
believe
see
that
it.
it could be anything from a skinwalker to Bigfoot to a ghost. But what do you think it is? Is it real?
It's a person in a
or is it
camouflage.
all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Eternal Bride. All of the residents of Culiacan and Sinaloa, Mexico know of the story of Lupita, the Eternal Bride. The story goes that back in the early 1950s, a young woman named Lupita was engaged to be married to her childhood sweetheart, Jesus. The bride-to-be and her fiancé were both friends with a man named Ernesto, who was hopelessly in love with Lupita. But Lupita had no romantic interest
God.
at all in
Triangle.
Ernesto. Ernesto was driven mad by his jealousy, and on the wedding day, he took the life of Lupita's husband-to-be as she watched on in horror. Ernesto then took his own life. Lupita was so traumatized by the event that she never recovered and just completely lost touch with reality. Every Sunday for the next 30 years, Lupita would dress in her wedding gown and walk to the church cathedral in town. After her death in 1982, she was buried, and it is said that she aimlessly roams the cemetery grounds, still in her wedding dress to this day. A paranormal investigator from Mexico who happens to share the name Ernesto from the YouTube channel Zona Paranormal Veracruz is joined by his friends and fellow investigators El Payaso de la Toledo and Lorena Jacobo. Together they explore the cemetery late at night. They hear strange unexplained sounds all around them, and then this happens.
Hey. Muéstrate, Lupita. Te pido que te muestres. Ya te vi. Ya jalaste energía. Es cierto, yo me llamo Ernesto.
Hey, she wasn't wearing a wedding dress. It's a lie.
Payaso. Ahí, güey. Ahí se asomó.
I didn't say a wedding dress.
Como el que asesinó a tu esposo. Así se llamaba el que asesinó a tu esposo. ¿Estás enojada porque me llamo como él? No quepo ahí. A ver, voy a ver.
I mean, usually you don't get angry at people who just have the same name as the person you hate, you know? Also, please tie your shoes! Oh my god, you're gonna die!
Espérame.
What is wrong with you?
Algo me está jalando, güey. Algo me está jalando la espalda, güey. Mira. Algo me jaló la mochila. Payaso,
They're bad professionals, they don't tie their shoes.
Vamos para la tumba. Está enojada conmigo, güey. Me jalaron la espalda. Me jalaron la espalda. Vamos, payaso.
Esta tumba, güey. Está dentro de esa tumba.
Vamos, pero yo quiero ir a su tumba.
Ernesto is broadcasting live on Facebook when he spots someone appear and disappear near one of the graves. They hurry over to investigate, but Ernesto gets stuck in between two tombs. In a shocking turn, Ernesto feels someone or something pulling him back. And then, did you see it?
No.
Right behind Payaso, another mysterious apparition can be seen lurking behind the tomb. Now again, this is a live stream broadcast. The figure is spotted by the viewing audience, but the two investigators are completely unaware of what they've just captured. They continue their exploration.
Poner la otra luz.
Pues vamos a buscar a Lorena, güey.
Vamos a buscar a Payaso caminó aquí enfrente, güey. Caminó aquí enfrente, cabrón. La agarré. Ay. La rodilla, güey. La rodilla. Lore. Vamos a ver a Lore, güey. Vamos a buscar a Lore. Vamos a buscarla. Lore. Sigue mandando saludos. Sí, estás en vivo todavía. Ahí está Lorena y está en vivo, señores. Lo que vimos a la novia.
Yo también.
La agarramos.
Ey, pero yo también la estoy viendo y la gente también aquí.
Es que dicen que me puede seguir porque yo me llamo como el que mató a su esposo. Me jalaron la mochila. Había un lugar donde no cabía.
That's not a,
me jalaron la mochila. Pero voy a enfocar
thing,
para que vean que Lore sigue en línea.
Aquí estoy yo.
A ver, miren.
Aquí estoy.
Lore sigue en vivo.
The guys see an apparition that appears to be wearing a long white dress. They quickly go to find fellow investigator Lorena, who's broadcasting her own live stream in a different area of the cemetery. She explains that she too saw the figure of what appeared to be Lupita, the lonely bride. Now, as I mentioned, this stream was live, so it would be very hard to fake. But what do you think?
I mean, how hard is it to fake this? You must see her from very far
creepy
away.
live streams over on his YouTube channel, Zona Paranormal Veracruz. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here.
I guess that's gonna be the last video for today. Because I'm hungry. That was fun. Yeah, I feel like it's not that hard. Like, even like have a few people in different places waiting for like the moment you arrive. I feel like it's very doable. So I don't know what you're talking about. But I love these videos. I know it's stupid, but it's still fun to watch. So let's see, who can I rate? Lambo is live. Human for flat. Haven't seen Lambo live in so long. Let's read Lambo. Thank you for the raid message, Scarlett. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the bits and for all the follows and for all the subs. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Really helped me with everything, with my bills and stuff. So thank you. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. And so Wednesday, what, 12th? So Wednesday and Thursday I have no plans yet. Probably Dragon Dogma and Persona. And then on 14th, on Friday, I'm gonna be doing a cookie, maid outfit cooking stream. Yeah. Should be fun. Also, my sister should be helping me, I think. I'll see if she can. She said she would. Okay. Let's see where's... There. Thank you everyone. Thank you again for being here. I'll see you the day after tomorrow. I also work on something. I have planned something for Valentine's Day. I hope I have time to film it. If I have, then it'll be ready. If not, then it won't. But like, I hope I'll try to make it in time. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day or night. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you for coming again. Thank you for everything. I'll see you. Bye.